Welcome back,
Oh,
ladies
it
and
feels
gentlemen.
good to be
Ladies and
back.
gentle hairs. All right. Yeah. We fit perfect. The overlays look nice. It's still active. The lightning is going around it. We're nice. What's going on, brother? How are you?
Oh man, I'm feeling good. Feeling good, bro.
Been grinding the NCAA series.
I have. The sports takeover has been real.
My boy took a step away from the Call of Duty life. And so before we get into it, that's gonna kind of roll us in. So when the game came out, did you know that you were gonna do the animated coach series? Was that
Um,
like something you planned to do, or was that just kind of spontaneous?
so I wanted to do. I knew I was gonna do the Dynasty series. I knew I was gonna try and do like a little storyline, be a coach. I attempted that last year, and I wasn't as focused as I should have been, so I kind of made a few mistakes. So this year going in, I knew that I was locked in and I was really what I was going to commit to. But the animated thing, not so much. I kind of like talking to you, you know what I'm saying? Ideas sparked and it kind of went from there. And I'm like, yo, this could be a really good idea. So shouts out to you. Shouts out to you.
So as somebody who is in one of the in a voice of a character, say that's probably one of the coolest things I've ever fucking seen. Doing the voiceover for it when I did it, um, it was like, ah man, I feel like you're actually talking to somebody.
Full transparency, it sounded like bro literally left a radio station. Like he sounded like a radio
Yeah.
host. He's like,
Yo,
yo,
you know what's crazy? I did those.
93.7 WBLK.
Yo, I did that shit on my. I did that shit on the mics that I use for golf.
Like, yo, this is fucking, hold on.
Yeah, bro. That shit's fun, man. Doing voiceovers like that is fun.
It was
Like
fire.
being able to, because I had to make them sound different, because one was a TV guy and then one was a radio guy. Radio guys are normally more like, oh yeah, blah, 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 real
Right,
fast with it, and then
right.
TV guys are more slow and then you had Ski help you with the who helped you with the second one?
That was DJ Kent.
That was yeah, I was Drizzy.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That was
No
Drizzy.
Diddy.
That's what I thought. No Diddy himself. No Diddy himself. Yeah,
Yeah.
he killed that shit too. My boy sounded like a straight movie reporter. My boy sounded like he was out here on the news, live in the streets. That shit was tough. I
Yeah.
like that series though. That series is dope. I like.
So
What are you working on next with it?
uh we're getting into year two. We're gonna be into year two. So we're gonna talk about the next little animation we'll have. We'll be talking about the off season quarterback
So
change.
have
Cause
you put out the video? What happened at the end of the season yet?
uh that will drop today. That is actually scheduled
Okay,
today
I was
for
gonna
one
say.
o'clock.
I was gonna say, what happened? Did we win a natty? Did we
We have to see.
natty?
We'll have to see.
Did a natty
the
get
last episode
one?
the last episode actually ends with us ranked number 25 in the nation, which is crazy.
25th?
Yep.
My boy out here. Oh, my ring light fell. Hold on. LOL smiley face.
Spoiler, and then we
Oh.
lose to the worst team in all of college football and get unranked.
Oh
Oh my
no.
god.
No, wait.
Great
Wait. You
series.
guys.
Great series. Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Oh, I can't wait to ask you questions, boy.
So
Oh, I
yeah,
can't wait for Delaware Sports Talk Radio to come back. Whoa.
for sure. Big off season.
Delaware
Big off
Dailies got
season.
to get in that ass, dog.
Oh, we deserve it. We deserve
So
it.
wait, you guys were 9-2 last video. 9-2, and then you beat UTEP, right? Did you lose to UTEP?
We lose to UTEP. That's the
I
final
thought you
regular
lost
season
that
game.
game. I fell asleep watching that shit.
We lose to
That's
UTEP.
wild.
Yeah. Tough.
Go 9-3. No.
Made the Conference USA shit wasn't enough, and then get a doodle bowl game. But the off season was good. The off season is good. The off season one is good. The off season's good.
No.
Off
Fuck.
season's good.
I was hoping we won a natty year one. Bro was about to get a promotion.
Literally.
Bro was gone. He was gone. You win a natty first year, you're gone, bro. You gotta be.
UB
Nah, that
becomes
shit's
a
fun.
rival. It's good. It's good. It's good.
That shit's fun. It's a fun thing to watch. It was a fun thing to do.
The comments have been super engaging lately. Like, obviously, random people watch the series. That's kind of how YouTube works, you know what I mean? But just seeing them comment and let me know that they're enjoying it, they're giving opinions. Hey, we definitely think you should go after defense. Your defense sucks. You know, like this. It's
Your quarterback's buns.
yeah. Yeah, he's a senior, so good. Get him out of here.
Good.
He'll be at the
Good.
mechanic shop next year. So.
Like Will Campbell said, if you give up 12 sacks a game as an offensive lineman, you're gonna be working at Amazon. Bro's about to be working at Amazon.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with working at Amazon, brother. But that man ain't going pro. If he goes pro, I can go pro. That guy fucking stinks. That guy, oh my God. You were talking about, is he on a hot streak? I said no. Your poll was up there like, should he? No. No.
You know, the same video I ask if he's on a hot streak, his stats pop up and he has 6 touchdowns, 7 interceptions on the year.
No.
A negative touchdown to interception.
I'd have benched him right then. True freshman would have started right then.
Our 61 overall, yeah. Let's do it.
Listen. Gotta get better somehow. You gotta get better somehow, brother. And I'm gonna let you know, Zach ain't the way. No, Zach I hope he got a good GPA. I hope he got a good degree. He wasted 4 years of college football, doc. That shit was a waste.
Oh,
he did not. That was a waste of college football for him.
Should have stuck to lacrosse. Shit.
Yeah, bro was probably definitely a lacrosse player. Looked like one. Bro had the swag of a lacrosse player.
That is hilarious.
I didn't like him. I didn't like him.
I'm the coach and I didn't like him.
I liked your running back. The freshman.
Yeah.
He was good. Did you get Teague?
We did.
Yeah. Okay. Got Teague.
We got the 5-star basketball recruit. The 5-star basketball
player. Never played football.
Yeah, the first-year football player.
Okay, I gotta ask. Did you make that storyline up? Yes. Or was that a storyline in the game?
Nope, I made that.
Dog, I thought it was in the game. I thought that was like a feature they added.
That was all me. That was all me. And
that was good.
And then the high school, like the little clips you see of them, that was me going in and making a player in like the storyline mode, the Road to Glory. Yep.
Oh, no, that's tough. Okay, that was tough. I like that. I was sitting here thinking like, yo, how the fuck did bro get animated highlights?
And then it just so happened that the quarterback we got was from Buffalo. When I seen that, I'm like, yep, it's perfect storyline. Perfect. Because if he comes, it's perfect. If he doesn't, he breaks our heart and he's a rival. He's an op forever. You know,
So because UB's in your conference, aren't they?
No, they're in the MAC. But they are a rival now. Like going into year 2, they're going to be a team that's on our schedule every year. So even when if we get better, like say we just
going back to Buffalo.
say we get an offer from the ACC because we just keep whooping ass in Conference USA. They'll be like our easy game of the year.
Cupcake game.
So UB
is that like an FCS school? You play UB?
Exactly. Damn, I'm disrespecting my favorite school.
I was about to say, damn. Talking about their cupcake.
I mean, they suck though.
They're not terrible in real life.
No, they're not. They
won a bowl game, did they?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
And they had a guy make.
They're in the MAC. Sean Dolak. Yeah, Sean Dolak.
Is he back at UB this year, or is he?
He is on the Chargers, I believe.
The Chargers should be good.
Yeah, 7th round pick.
I mean, going 7th round out of UB is.
I think he's the best UB player ever. I think he's better than Khalil Mack. But that's personal opinion.
At UB, you think he's better than Khalil Mack?
Yes.
How long was Khalil Mack there?
2 years. And he All-American, I don't believe, and that's why I think Sean Dolak is better, because Sean Dolak was 2nd team All-American. He's the first. Okay, I actually said it on one of our podcasts.
Yeah,
he's the first UB All-American ever. So Khalil Mack was all MAC. He won like the all-conference defensive end.
The fact that
he was
Khalil Mack
drafted
wasn't
super high. He was drafted first round.
the fact Khalil Mack wasn't all Americans. The bro was good as fucking college.
What's even crazier is that he literally stated that he wanted to be the king of Buffalo forever. Sammy Watkins said out of his own mouth, I hate the cold. I do not want to play in the cold. What do? We pass on the guy that wants to be the king of Buffalo and go after the guy that says he hates the cold. Makes sense.
And then you guys had a chance to sign him.
And don't.
Didn't. Twice. Where's Khalil Mack playing right now?
Khalil Mack is in LA, I believe, isn't he? Unless he's a free agent. He could be. He could be
he was a
free agent.
I thought he was a free agent. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong.
8 days ago, New York Times reports Chargers training camp report, day 5, Khalil Mack proves he is still a game wrecker. So I believe he is on the Chargers.
Bro still killing. Nice. All right. So we're talking about NCAA. We're going to start with NCAA basketball. So this kid, so Elijah Arenas, the son of, NBA, Mr. Hibachi himself.
Agent Zero.
Gilbert Arenas could miss his entire freshman season after tearing his meniscus. So here's the thing, bro. This kid just almost died in a car accident a couple months ago.
Yep.
Then finally gets back to hooping and working out. Tears his meniscus. That man, something's wrong with USC basketball.
It's scary.
I think it's Bronny had a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
This kid tears his meniscus. What the fuck's going on with USC basketball?
Right. In the medical team.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
What? I don't know.
Fight on. You see the jersey behind me, obviously. But this don't happen on our football team. Our football team don't deal with it.
Right.
But our basketball team, bro, it's always, because OJ suffered from stuff when he was in school. DeMar suffered from stuff when he was in school.
Yep.
Vucevic suffered from stuff when he was in school. People don't realize USC's got a lot of hoopers.
Yeah.
That are in the league.
Yeah.
OJ got kicked out for smoking weed, but
such an underrated hooper. That's one of my favorite ever.
Oh, I love OJ.
Mayo.
DeMar DeRozan, bro. When DeMar was at SC, you couldn't. That kind of man. That was right after Reggie and them.
Right.
Yo, wait, real quick. Did you watch the new Happy Gilmore?
I did not. I did not watch it yet. I know I do. Oh, trust.
So, spoiler alert, Reggie Bush is in it.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Must watch now. Must watch.
Yeah, Reggie's in it.
It was a must watch before.
Part too.
Right?
Yeah, he's got a pretty big part too, yeah. Yeah, I was watching it, then I pointed it out. I was like, that's a USC legend right there, bro. You better not ever mention the name Reggie Bush and slander in the same. But anyway, back to the point here. Elijah Arenas. So that sucks for him, just because I think he's pretty good this year. Actually, I was excited to watch him play.
I was,
because the way Gil talks about him.
Very excited. Oh, forget the way Gil talks about him. I got to watch the entire game of a summer league. I forget what little league it was in, but it was like a 18U summer league, and he was next level. He looked.
Yeah, that kid is.
It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close.
Another incoming freshman that I'm looking forward to is Cayenne Anthony.
I was just gonna say him and Cayenne look like the two players that are actually going to be sons of legends and have the potential to.
That boy Cayenne Anthony is. And you know what's crazy? He didn't duck the New York circuit.
Like Melo said, when it was time, we took him out there and he proved he belonged. You know what I'm saying? If you can hoop in New York, you can hoop anywhere. And any real hooper knows that. If you can hoop at Rucker, you got it.
If you can hoop in New York, or you can hoop down south,
Facts.
North Carolina, South Carolina, North Carolina is the hoop state.
There's certain spots you go, and if you got it, then you got it.
Yeah, if you, as somebody who grew up playing basketball in North Carolina, yeah. Listen, I played with some killers.
I mean, Duke and NC is all you need to say.
Yeah, I played with some killers.
Duke and UNC is all you need to say. The rest is
Listen, there's
history.
one guy that grew up in where I'm from. His name is Jaron J5 Foster. Boy, listen. He's about the coldest motherfucker that ever walked. Dog, there wasn't nobody like him. Another cat named Trey Irvin. Boy, listen, these boys,
I believe it.
they all went on to play college. J5 played at South Florida.
Mm,
He played South Florida, and then Irvin played at Queens in Charlotte.
right?
Dog, listen, talk about the coldest motherfuckers I've ever seen walk a basketball court. Listen,
levels.
dog.
It's levels to this.
I've never seen nobody like them two dudes, man. And that's what makes you think like how good these again, people want to talk about Bronny and Bron and whatever. Nobody cares. That's over with.
I mean, even the list is longer than that. You got Michael Jordan Jr. You got Scottie Pippen Jr. Like he's a good rotational player right now.
Scottie Pippen Jr. is pretty good. Yeah.
You know,
Bronny James is the most questionable one that I've seen thus far. But Summer League, he looked pretty good. So, I mean, we can't say shit till we see him actually get a chance. And this year, he's gonna. JJ's already said it. They're looking for Bronny to play like crazy, Alex
but
Caruso
at least he's in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, where is Floyd Mayweather's kids don't box? Like, ish.
No, Michael Jordan's sons all suck. One of them runs a shoe store called the Trophy Room. Like Scottie Pippen's son, he has one son that's pretty good. Scottie Pippen Jr.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty good. His other son's in college. Yeah, I can't really. Jason Richardson's got a son in the league now. Jace Richardson,
is not bad.
Jace is pretty good.
Jace isn't bad.
Carlos Boozer's gonna have 2 kids in the league next year.
For sure,
the Boozer twins.
Yep.
They're gonna be pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
Con Knipple's pretty good. His dad,
Sabonis obviously isn't bad.
Yeah, Sabonis's son's pretty good. Like there is some, but there's not a lot.
Right.
Like Dominique Wilkins' son was butt. You got Shaq's
son on a like
their
health has a lot to do with that. Bro.
Yeah, health. Sharif was supposed to be really, really good, but his heart issue was also more severe than Bronny's. Like people love to compare the two. Bro had an emergency open heart surgery.
Exactly.
Like
that literally
almost killed him.
Life was
almost took his life.
Risk for him. Exactly.
Yeah, Shaq even said I thought I was gonna lose my kid.
I watched a very unfortunate video a few weeks back of him talking to his son and whatnot, because his son still wants to play basketball. He said, I'm gonna go overseas. I'm not done. I want to be an NBA player. And Shaq's basically just like, bro, like I don't want to say it, but you don't need the NBA. Like if you want to play basketball, there's ways to play basketball without committing your entire life to playing basketball. And his son's like, I love it. This is what I want to do. And he's like, you seen what I went through. Like
that's cool. I respect that from him, because like a lot of people don't do it for that anymore.
Right.
Like so for him to have that hunger and that desire to play, even after his dad told him like, bro, you're rich. Because Shaq's rich. Exactly. Shaq ain't never going broke.
Exactly. He's still making money right now.
Every brand I look at got Shaq face on it.
Mm-hmm.
Bro selling barbecue equipment at Walmart. Swear to God. I went to Walmart the other day. Yep. I see Shaq, big 7-foot cut out of Shaq standing there talking about his meat. He's like, grill my meat or something. Probably. Shaq said probably. Bro's a cop, a doctor, a DJ, like
actor.
So like for him to still wanna hoop, for him to still wanna do that,
shows the passion. Shows
it does
the commitment.
I think Shaq's younger son, I think it's over for him. I don't think he's that good either. He transferred to Sacramento State to play for Mike Bibby.
Yep.
Sacramento State might be pretty good, bro. They got Mikey Williams, him, and Bibby's the coach. See how big Michael Bibby is?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mike Bibby look.
Bro can't wipe his ass.
Bro has to sidewalk through doors.
Yeah.
Bro's too wide. Bro got a wide load sign on his back.
On a serious note, though, while we're on that, I am so excited to see Mikey hoop. I am so excited to see him just kind of let loose and ball.
I think I've lost faith in Mikey
I,
Williams,
I
man.
don't even care if
I
you
just want to see
don't
him
go to
hoop.
the NBA. I just want to see you hoop. I just want to see that.
He was such a like promising kid. Same thing, like he's in the same kind of situation John Morant was in. Like with the whole like, you know what I mean? Like the John Morant still bringing like unnecessary
Yeah.
attention to himself,
Yeah.
throwing grenades and shit. Like bro's just he's trolling the NBA now. But
I'm
like
with it.
Mikey's kind of in that same ballpark, like shooting at a car full of people, like getting off on it. Yeah, that you got off on it, but you're still taking that mental toll because
Right.
he had to take 9 months off basketball.
Right. Right. And not
It's like
only
you were
that,
doing a.
these
It's like you were hurt.
it's a business. This is a business. These owners know
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's
If you
more.
already have that drama in high school,
Exactly.
what are you gonna do when you get millions of dollars? In the league?
Exactly. And you're
That would be
and you're representing me as an owner. No, like
yeah, you're representing me as a GM, a owner, coach. That's what like, bro. I dead ass have always said it. Being a GM in the NBA might be the hardest job. Like NFL GM, NBA GM might be one of the most mentally taxing jobs in that world.
oh, I believe it.
Like being an owner is probably hard, yeah, but you're already rich.
Right. And
If
you don't
you
don't have to do
if you have
any
the
of
money
the
to buy a
dirty
team,
work.
yeah, right. If you have the money to buy a team, you don't give a fuck what happens to that team.
I watched Clipped, I believe it's called. There's a series about the Clippers owner
Oh
and
yeah, Steve
everything that
Ballmer.
happened. Yeah, there's a whole show about it, and that kind of like was eye opening for me on that side of the thing.
That's what exactly. You don't people don't think about like it, those owners really don't give a fuck, man.
Right.
Like they probably do because the more they win, the more money they make. But like,
Hey CT, I need you to go down there and tell Luca he's getting traded. Pack his shit up, bro.
Yeah,
Wait,
like
you need me to do that?
You're doing it.
You go tell him. You're the owner. You traded him. I wanted him to be here. I don't want the whole world to hate me. What the hell?
Nico Harris, yo, listen. The NBA rigged that shit for Nico Harris to get the heat off his back. You gonna get Cooper Flag right after? No,
come on now.
You tell me the Lakers could have just kept their pick and just got Cooper Flag?
Like what?
I'd reverse the trade. I'd have sent them back and be like,
like, yo, you remember what just happened with Mark Williams? Yeah. That we need that in the trade again. We need like
that kid.
Turn that off.
Yo, I hate to be him. Bro got traded twice.
Yeah.
He got traded to the Lakers, got sent back. Then got traded again. Who knows what's gonna happen to him now? Bro's in Phoenix somewhere. Bro's about to rot in Phoenix. Well, the Suns are trying to make a move. They're trying to get Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah. And at bare minimum, even if you're not contending, you at least get to build up your value a bit now being in Phoenix. Just get the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just get the ball and do something.
Exactly. Same for Jalen.
All right, so speaking of rookies, we talked about Cooper Flag. So what do you think of the draft this year? What do you think like of the order? You think anybody fell that you didn't see falling?
So this is a little off of that, but what I do like, I guess in a sense, was Ace Bailey dropping his stock by being very silly in the player who I actually think could be the best from this class, went to Philly and is going to eventually be in a situation. VJ? I like VJ a lot, and I think the eventual future with him, Maxey, Jared McCain, even though they're all guards, I think that could be something. I think that could really, I like VJ a lot. I think he got to go to a good situation.
I'm not too big of a fan of the Ace Bailey thing. Because then on draft night, like, he's got a rude awakening coming if he thinks that it's going to just be easy.
Absolutely.
Because, like, Utah is, bro, they'll get rid of you. They got rid of Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah. Like, not only that, you are not the only young piece of talent on that roster.
And to be honest with you, I don't like Ace Bailey's game that much. I didn't like it that much at Rutgers. I thought Dylan Harper was the better of the two.
I think Dylan Harper, call me crazy. I think Dylan Harper is the best. I think he's better than Cooper Flag.
Yeah, I'd have taken
But
Dylan first overall.
him and Ace, like they weren't. No,
That made no sense.
Right.
It made no sense. Just
they
like
didn't go together.
because Ace Bailey has a very like I don't even know how to describe how he plays basketball.
Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, Michael Porter Jr. ain't never seen a shot he don't like,
and that's gonna be Ace Bailey. It's just
yeah, and that's just
after shot after
but like
shot after
shot. Like Walker Kessler's pretty good. Like that team could be
I expect
good.
Keontae George to be in contention for most improved player of the year. That's my pick for most improved player is going to be Keontae George down in Utah.
Most improved. Oof, that's a tough one.
I like him.
There's a lot of people that stunk last year.
Mm-hmm.
So Cooper to Dallas made the most sense for Dallas, I guess.
Absolutely.
They had Kyrie. They had. But the one that didn't make sense to me was Con Knipple. So we talked about him. His name is hilarious. First of all, Con Knipple and his Knipple brothers. There's 5 of them.
Yes.
There's 5 of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're gonna be like the Plumlee brothers. They're all gonna go to Duke. Every single one of them is gonna go to Duke.
So the fit isn't perfect, but I think it was a situation where it was best player available. You take it and you figure it out later. You know what I mean? Like you just take the best player and you figure the rest out later on.
Yeah, I guess you just need a shooter at that point.
Right.
You need somebody to just shoot the ball. So who would you say was the best pick of the draft? Like for fit, for situation? Would you say it's VJ?
Fit situational, it sounds cliche, but Cooper Flag, obviously. I think he comes in. You don't have to be the number 1 scoring option. You honestly don't even have to be the number 1 defender, and that is the strength of your game. I think he is going to be amazing on help defense. I think like he is going to fit like a glove.
They're gonna block the hell out of shots.
It is going to look amazing. But the steal of the draft wasn't even a picked player. It was Atlanta trading so Derek Queen could get picked, and now Atlanta has a top 10 protected pick that I think, because I think the Pels are bad. That's where the pick is from. I think the Pels are bad this upcoming season, and Atlanta gets a top 5-ish pick just for trading back a few spots in the draft.
Yeah, that was I like Derek Queen a lot though.
I do like him. I like him a lot. I just don't think
I would have liked him in Atlanta.
Derek Queen turns the Pelicans around this year. Zion needs to be healthy. Brandon Ingram's gone. Like there's a lot to figure out down there in New Orleans.
So Derek Queen ended up in Atlanta, right?
I don't.
Is he with? Where did he end up?
Derek Queen is with, I believe, New Orleans.
Yeah. Zion's never gonna be healthy, bro. Let's just let's be honest. That man don't know what health is.
No. So I'm gonna try and find the exact details from the trade. Okay, so here we go. I'm sorry. Atlanta traded back around 8 picks and got an unprotected pick from the Pels next year. Mm-hmm. So Atlanta still got to pick in the first round, and the Pels are not going to be good next year. And even if they are somewhat competitive, we're not talking about a 5 or better seed. You know what I mean? So you're looking at a lottery pick regardless, and I expect the Pels to be bad. I think they're bad. Like bottom 3 in the West, bad.
All right, so who's your rookie of the year?
Cooper Flag. Unfortunately.
I can't do it. No, I can't do it.
I think it's cool. I want it to be Dylan Harper. I want it to be
Con
Dylan
Harper.
I like that.
Watch. Con, because what's going to happen?
Actually.
That boy's going to have that boy's going to hit 40% from Trey Land.
I take it back. I take my rookie of the year pick back. What am I talking about? He is going to be a bucket as a rookie. Trey Johnson is going to win Rookie of the Year.
Oh, yeah,
Trey Johnson.
might.
Trey Johnson is about to average like 16, which is not crazy, but he's going to shoot like 40% from 3. Yeah. Trey Johnson.
Yo, MIP is going to be Michael Porter Jr. Bro's about to go to the Nets and fucking just. Bro's about to hoist. Him and Cam Thomas, they're about to hoist 50 shots again.
Oh my gosh.
Him and Cam Thomas, they ain't never seen jumpers.
The Nets are going to take 60 shots as a team, and they're going to have 55 of them between the two.
Boy, they ain't never seen a shot they don't like. That boy Cam Thomas, oh man. That boy Cam Thomas is a bench player wanting 35
You
a
think
year.
so? I like him. I like him.
Cam Thomas ain't a centerpiece though. He's not in that.
No, I agree.
He's not somebody I'm sinking 35 million a year into. No.
When you're in the
70 for 2.
When you're in the Nets situation, you know,
we are the Nets though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna be that.
If I'm the Nets, I'm paying.
I'm paying him. No, hell no.
I'm paying him.
They offered him 50. They offered him 50.
No,
they offered him 25 a year. 25 a year to shoot 70 shots a game.
Not enough,
brother. You got to get that in blood. You got to come average 40, and then you know what I mean.
Nah.
Get us to the playoffs.
No.
Nah, man. I wouldn't sign a jack like that. I just don't think people who jack the ball are good signing. Like, that's all. Bro plays no defense. His defensive efficiency is terrible. Like, bro can't guard a shadow.
And then I'm talking about MPJ. And then you got Cam Johnson like theirs. Or Cam Thomas, I'm sorry, yeah.
Cam Thomas can't guard a shadow. Well, he can't guard it. No. No. You got to be able to do it. MPJ, I wouldn't pay him either. That's crazy as hell, bro.
Isaiah Thomas couldn't guard anything.
You see, he didn't get paid.
He got, bro. It just went bad for him.
Was out of the league, bro. Was out of the league in a year.
Trey Young can't play defense.
No, but Trey Young also averages 11 assists a game. Cam Thomas don't average 2. He shoots 50 shots a game, don't average no assists.
Trey Young also has, pieces around. Who's Cam Thomas passing the ball to? Nick Claxton.
If I'm the Nets, I'm not $70 million for 2 years of basketball for a guy who's he doesn't even want to be there.
The problem is that's all you have. You have nothing.
I'm signing trade.
If you're asking for 5 years, 30 a year, that's a little bit different.
35 a year to shoot 26% from the 3-point line.
No way.
Nah, he's not that low. I just don't like people who jack the ball, bro. Like, I don't know why.
Completely understandable. And I'm huge. I'm huge on playing 2 sides. I think basketball is 2-sided.
Oh, their defense is teams are gonna average 140 against them.
Yep.
They ain't gonna play a lick of defense
at all.
MPJ 6'10" don't play no defense.
Not a touch.
Bro sits there like this. And it gets the ball. Yeah, nah. Michael Porter Jr. don't play a lick of defense. Neither one of them do. That's why I'm not paying Cam. If I'm paying Michael Porter Jr., I can't pay Cam Thomas. I can't pay MPJ $36 million a year and then pay Cam Thomas $35. I'm paying $72 million a year to play 0 defense. No, hell no. Hell no. I'll go trade for Zion.
That's why the MPJ move was crazy to me.
It made no sense. You had a shorter MPJ.
And you're not, that doesn't put you over the hump. That does nothing for you.
It makes you worse. I think the Nuggets just wanted off him.
Yeah. And that's why it was a good move for the Nuggets.
The Nuggets just wanted off him for some reason.
Off the money.
Who did they end up getting? They got somebody big. Bigger.
They did.
They had to have. They brought Bruce Brown back.
Mm-hmm.
I like Bruce Brown. That's just, I don't know, bro. Paying 2 people that don't play defense that much money is just
not a good investment.
No, that sounds like a Charlotte Hornets move.
Cam Johnson and a 2032 first round pick.
Cam Johnson, I like him.
I knew something. I knew it was
Now
a
Cam
3 and
Johnson
D
6.
player. A 3 and D
Cam
player.
Johnson 6'10" and play defense.
Yep. And shoots the ball really
Fun
well.
fact: I played high school basketball against Cam Johnson's little brother. So we went to a national tournament every year in Lynchburg, Virginia, at the Liberty University. Every year in March, we went for the national championship. His team came from Texas every year. Most swaggiest fucking team I've ever seen in my life. Head to toe matching. I'm not going to tell you how much he gave us, but in the words of Ann Edwards, it was a lot more than 46.
Shout out to it.
It was a lot. When he was talking about Cam Reddish, it was a lot more than 45. It was, bro, I had probably 60.
Can we talk about a player that, since we're on the topic, and sorry to change it real quick, can we talk about a player that we thought was going to be elite and it's just not, and that is Cam Reddish for me? Cam Reddish was the best player on that Duke team. Cam Reddish was the best player on that Duke team.
Bro's a clutch. He was, you know what it is? I think it's the same thing that happened with Markelle Fultz.
Yeah.
Markelle Fultz left school early, went to the league, and just got shit on. He got shit to bed. Cam never got a real chance to hoop.
And that's Cam never got the biggest problem was.
He was supposed to go hoop with the Lakers. Nothing happened.
They didn't know how to be like a rotational player. He needed to be a
he wanted to be a
part
star.
Of a team. Yeah.
He wanted to be a star when he was rotational in the NBA. Because his game didn't translate well.
Right.
He didn't play defense that much, and he didn't read plays well.
Right.
But he was a bona fide scorer.
A bucket, for sure.
That boy knew how to put the ball in the hole. I've never seen anybody score like him. Like Cam was crazy. And like another one, bro, when you think of people like that, would probably have to be somebody like somebody else on that Duke team. Who else was on that Duke team? There was 2 people on that Duke team that didn't do well in the league. Was it Jahlil Okafor on that Duke team?
No, Jahlil Okafor was before, but he is from Duke. He's
Duke. Another one.
Yeah.
Boy, we got to the league. That boy's out of the league in 3 years, 4 years.
It's crazy because when he came into the league, that's when it was the big transition into shooting the basketball, and that was just not his game. He was a back-to-basket.
No. I watched Jahlil Okafor play at Duke when they were the #1 team in the country, and Wake Forest beat them. They beat him at Wake. I was there with Jahlil. Bro, that motherfucker is so big in real life. Like, when I say fucking huge,
right?
Like his hands, you can see how big his hands were when he grabbed the basketball. That's why it's those kind of big men got very, very outlawed, very, very fast.
It was quick, and
literally when Steph Curry started shooting the basketball from 55 feet, it was all over.
Everything changed.
We're getting back there though. We're getting back to big man ball.
Yeah.
Like, I see a lot of big men. Like, teams are going big, which is interesting. But
the only problem is we're going more towards the big, but it's like the dribble the basketball, shoot the 3-pointer.
They're not big
still
men.
Big. Like, they're not big men.
They're not big men. They're big guards.
Yeah, they're tall people. Yeah.
Like Bam Adebayo. People used to talk about Bam, bro. When Bam was in high school, bro played point guard.
Yeah. Same for
like
Anthony
Michael
Davis.
Beasley said. He said
Anthony Davis was a point guard in high school.
Dude, Michael Beasley said the only person that ever beat him 1-on-1 was Bam Adebayo.
Wow.
He said nobody's ever beat me. And he said Bam is a point guard stuck in that big ass body. That's exactly what he said. Word for word. He said he's a point guard stuck in that big ass body. Yeah, that's a point guard.
Interesting debate for TikTok. 1-on-1. Who wins? Bees versus ISO Joe.
Joe Johnson.
I'm taking ISO Joe.
I've never seen anybody. Boy, that boy used to law. I remember when he lawed Paul Pierce's ass right to sleep. ISO Joe on the hawk.
Such an underrated player. Such an underrated player.
So wait, Bees or Melo?
I'm taking Melo.
Okay, me too. I'm not taking anybody over Melo.
I don't know about that one.
No, I don't think in ones hoodie Melo. Any day.
It depends if we're talking like are we
is
talking
he wearing the hoodie?
Are we
or
talking
is he not?
right now or are we talking prime?
Is he wearing the hoodie or is he not?
If we're talking right now, are we talking prime?
Well, right now, Melo 48. Melo
Beasley's ISO Joe, like they're all old too. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not gonna say Melo versus like
beat
fucking.
right now.
I think a little, obviously
right now.
not.
They gotta train for. You gotta give them time to like get ready to like.
My whole point of that is Shaq is my 1v1 king. I think Shaq beats anyone 1v1, but I'm not talking Lakers Shaq. I'm not talking
hell no.
Just post. I'm talking Orlando Shaq.
I don't think so.
I'm talking Orlando Shaq.
Orlando Shaq's different. Okay.
I watched him. Yeah. I watched footage of him and Jordan play 1-on-1 at the All-Star game, and it was bad. It was when I seen
Shaq coast to coast. Yeah. Shaq be going coast.
Melo 1-on-1 though. Realistic Melo is probably top 2.
But if you're talking, Melo, I'm taking Melo on,
especially if he gets ball first. If he gets ball first,
yeah, that's fine. If he gets ball against Shaq
you may never touch the ball. You may just never touch the ball.
He's gonna jab step Shaq's ass to the ground. He's gonna jab.
Orlando Shaq was different. Orlando Shaq was a little different.
Nuggets Carmelo is different, Wall.
That's true.
Remember when he jumped over JR or what's his name? Bro jumped over cut. Like, I don't know. Melo. Oh fuck. That's what Melo does, bro. Melo's from New York.
Right. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to the Mamba, but I think that's another 1-on-1 player that.
Oh, Kobe would, because Kobe would lock your ass up too.
Exactly. He, out of anyone who's gonna play the 1-on-1s, he probably plays the best defense out of all of them.
All right, you brought Kobe up. Now, all right, we gotta talk about something. So, Bleacher Report put out their top 100 basketball players. I'm gonna go through the top 20. I'm gonna stop when I hear bullshit. All right. So just bear with me for a second.
And I'm gonna say bullshit when I hear the bullshit.
Yeah. So let's go. We're gonna go here. So MJ won.
Bullshit.
However you want to rank those two. Whatever.
All right, yeah, that's fair. Go ahead.
I'm
One or two. Go ahead, that's fair.
Yeah, however you want to do it. Whoever's meat you want to flip.
I'll be more realistic.
So MJ Bron 1-2. However, whatever. Kareem being third's crazy. Magic being fourth's even crazier.
That's the bullshit for me. That's
Russell being fifth, nuts.
Bullshit.
Duncan being seventh is cool. Shaq being sixth is Shaq's 4. If we're talking this list, Shaq jumps to 4. Duncan jumps to 5. Larry Bird being top 10 is cool. But here's where my problem starts. My actual problem. In that top 10, I didn't say Kobe being Bryant named one fucking time. They got Kobe at 11. Listen to me very clearly when I say this. I am the most diehard Steph Curry fan you'll ever meet in your fucking life. He is not better all time than Kobe Bryant. However you want to slice that, however you want to cut it, Kobe's a top 3 basketball player to ever play the game of basketball.
Full transparency here. Chat, I was not expecting this, so much so that I drew up the Kobe versus Curry numbers. I wasn't expecting that answer. Now,
it's not.
I will say this. The problem I have is that the only reason Curry wouldn't be in the top, and you know me, I've never been a fan of Curry. I hate the super dominant teams, and he's a fucking hooper, even when there's nobody else there. So that's besides the point. It's the defense that makes Curry not
he's a liability
on par with some of these other players.
Yeah.
But my problem is Magic Johnson is
not better than
also a defensive liability.
Right.
So
putting them 5 spots of difference is crazy as fuck.
Is insane when the argument the entire time has been who's better, Magic or Curry? Because then that becomes the greatest point guard of all time in that. So that's my problem. Kobe needs to be in that top 10. If Steph is going to be at 11 fighting for 10, Magic has to be way down at 10 for me. Magic then has to be for 10. And I put Curry at 10 and Magic at 11. I think the last ring Curry won put Curry above Magic, in my opinion.
You have Kareem at 3. And you don't have the greatest fucking Laker top 5? The greatest Laker to ever put on the purple and gold is Kobe being fucking Bryant. 20 years, same
And
team.
ever since
5
Kobe's passed
rings.
away, the disrespect has become crazy.
Oh, listen, buddy. Let's talk about that.
Crazy.
Actually, I'm glad you said that. Because hear me the fuck out. We're going to go through the rest of this list in a little bit. So Hakeem being 12th crazy. Yes. KD being 13th nuts. Jerry West being 15th is absolutely fucking absurd. No disrespect to Jerry West. You're not a top 15 basketball player of all time. I can name 15 off the top of my head right now.
Agreed.
That I would put above Jerry West. Jokic being over Dirk is still crazy as fuck because Dirk, come on. Let's be fucking for real here. Dirk's one championship is harder than anybody. Dirk has the hardest championship in this top 20.
Not only that,
because he went through 5 people in this top 20. Check
where he's at on the all-time scoring list.
Brother, Dirk.
But agreed.
Dirk beat KG. Dirk beat Kobe. Dirk beat Braun. Like, he beat all of these guys in one championship run.
Yes.
He went through 6 all-NBA players to win his championship.
With his next best teammate probably being Jason Terry.
Jason fucking Terry. That's not an argument. We're done. We're done with that. We're done. This list got stupid when I saw 11. When I saw Kobe was in 11th, I put this list on here just specifically to say how stupid this fucking list is. Because having Kareem over Kobe when Kareem's not even the best Laker ever.
Correct.
There's 5 former Lakers in the top 10. Bron, Kareem, Magic, Shaq, Bean.
Wilt.
Fuck, 6. You're not top 6. You're not the 6th best Laker of all time. I would put LeBron over you as a Laker all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if we're being honest, and like, you know me, I can't stand LeBron James. Him and my favorite player had beef for 9 years straight. I watched it with my own 2 eyes. But I'm done. Like, the Kobe disrespect. Speaking of Kobe disrespect, Tracy McGrady is the corniest old head that him and Dwayne Wade both are the corny, because they never talked like this when Kobe was alive.
Exactly.
They're the corniest cornballs to a podcast equipment. You got to be able to pass a fucking IQ test for podcast equipment. Because let me tell you something, buddy. For Dwayne Wade to go on a podcast and say that Paul Gasol deserved Finals MVP over Kobe is absurd. Because here's the thing. If you want to look statistically speaking, Kobe Bryant had the worst teams to ever go back-to-back. His second best player was Paul Gasol and a 19-year-old Andrew Bynum.
I've argued this multiple times. Kobe Bryant's rings are some of the hardest, of the MJ, Bron, Kobe kind of like next level.
Yeah.
Next level.
People are going to say, oh, Bron 3-1 lead. Cool. That's all fine and dandy.
Amazing. Probably one of the greatest finals things we've ever seen.
But it's
we've seen it one time we've seen it once. Kobe was dog.
Back to back. Bro took Meta World Peace. Back to back.
Smush Parker. Shannon Brown.
Adam Morrison.
There you go. Gonzaga legend.
I'm not hearing that shit, bro. Tracy McGrady saying that if you switched him and Shaq or him and Kobe, that no. You couldn't win with Yao Ming. Yao Ming was just Shaq taller. Yao Ming can shoot a tray ball. You don't.
Shaq has said Yao Ming is one of the hardest matchups ever.
So Shaq came out and says even if you switch Kobe with Tracy McGrady, he would have won 3 rings with the Lakers. So Shaq is saying, so it's like why are we boo-hooing when Kobe dies, but we're gonna go 3 years later, 4 years later, and start talking shit?
Right.
That shit's corny. I
I
don't.
agree.
I've never been one like. I've never been one like to. If you're not gonna say it when they're alive, brother, don't say it when he's dead. Because y'all
Mhm.
were never saying that shit when Kobe was alive.
Exactly.
Never.
Exactly.
You guys meet road till the day he died.
Mm-hmm.
And then now he's dead and can't defend himself and tell you that you're a fucking liar. Like Tracy McGrady got to be on something like that. That's just he's on like a mental journey of like self discovery or something because there's no way he thinks he's better than Kobe.
It's like these players are these older heads are realizing that they could get attention from saying some of this shit and are just like shooting.
It's for clicks. It's got to
shooting
be
wild
because
shots.
Dwayne Wade won. Dwayne Wade was never better than Kobe.
Ever.
Never. Ever. There was never a time where
there's not even an argument.
Like,
the argument is Wade or Harden.
James
like you're
Harden.
not even on the same level.
That's what I'm saying.
Kobe.
Nobody's ever gonna be like, oh, is it Kobe or Harden? Nobody's ever said that.
Ever.
It's always, is it who's second best?
Exactly.
Who's the second best?
Who's in that who's that second tier shooting guard? Like MJ and Kobe are on their own level on that shit. Like y'all aren't even in the same discussion.
Yo, Ant said because Kobe would have busted ass when he was here. Nobody wanted to commentate. Listen, Kobe.
Dog would have told him right now. Where? That's how you feel. Line it up.
We can. Yeah.
Let's go back right now.
Remember when Jordan told Magic, "I'll bust your ass right now."
Mm-hmm.
That's nobody ever wants to like the Kobe disrespect
has just become insane.
Did we not watch basketball in the early 2000s?
My entire life, my cousins Manny and Wando, shout out to my dogs, were diehard Kobe fans, and I never liked him ever in my life. But to have him at 11,
no, I wasn't born.
To have him at 11 is crazy.
Yo, Ant, wait, hold the fuck on. Ant, you weren't born when Kobe was playing, Ant? Yes, you fucking were. Yo, Ant, I think, are you high? You were definitely born, brother. You were definitely born. How old is Ant? Yeah, you seen him play. He came to the league in 96. He was in the league 5 years, but he had 2 championships by the time. 3 championships by the time you were born, boo. Oh, yeah, you missed it all. Okay, you missed it all. Okay.
No, it's not that bad. He got to see 24 Kobe. He got to see 24 Kobe. He just missed it.
Yeah, you got to see.
He just missed it like the killer. I don't know.
You name another motherfucker that's good enough to get 2 numbers retired. LeBron ain't doing. Yeah, no, they're gonna retire 6 and 23, I think. But who retires 6? That all right? So let's talk about another thing.
Miami.
You were 3 when he dropped 81. I remember watching him drop 81.
Brother,
I watched that shit. My brother was the biggest Kobe fan ever. He has a tattoo of Kobe right here.
Brother, I watched that game with my cousins, bro.
Yeah, I watched that game with my brother in my mom's living room on a fatback TV. What you know about a fatback TV, baby?
What? My mom got her income taxes and paid $1,000 for a huge flat back. I'm talking about one of the huge joints that stands up on the ground with the back of the TV was damn near the size of my living room. That shit was
You ever had to slap the back of that shit to get it moving?
Screen that if you touched it, it would make a scratchy noise. That shit.
Yeah, it's gray one.
It was gray. Yup. Fucking terrible. She paid $1,000 for that thing, bro.
Yo, listen, that's what I watched Kobe drop 81 on.
Yep, that was our living room TV.
I also watched Kobe drop 60 in his last game with a broken ankle.
Also crazy though.
I was icing my ankle. It was my last game of high school basketball ever, and I broke my ankle. Watch that shit with ice. He dropped it on January 28th. What a guy, bro.
Got back in the game to shoot free throws with an injury that damn near would have put most out for an entire season. Like, what are we?
It's putting Dame and Jason Tatum out for this entire year. Halliburton's not playing this year. There's 3 Achilles tears last year.
But what are we talking about?
Yeah, the disrespect's over. You're never gonna hear Kobe disrespect from us because that having him at 11.
12-time.
Again, man, I'm the biggest Steph fan ever. I am. That's not it, bro. That's not it. MJ, Braun, I don't care how you rank them. I don't care. That I'm done with that argument. Rank them how you want because there's no right answer.
That's fine.
There's no right answer in anybody's GOAT discussion. Never. Because somebody always is gonna have something to say. Keep your GOAT discussion and you be prideful in that shit. Don't let anybody tell you different. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm putting Steph number one if you want my personal list. That's just biasness. That's just me. That's always what it is. There's never gonna be a fair shit.
Your GOAT opinion sucks. And listen to my numbers, listen to my statistics, and take that shit.
No, I don't care. Bro broke the 3-point record in 665 less games than Ray Allen. I don't even fuck that shit. Yeah, that's the GOAT. Don't get it twisted, bro. Nah, but like
Anthony Edwards was the first NBA player to swear out a president. He's the GOAT. He's my GOAT.
He did say, "You better check that shit." Yo,
that's my GOAT. You know who the fuck I am?
Old heads don't understand the difference between Jordan and LeBron to new gen. So I don't even think it's that. I've said it on numerous pods in my life. There is no greatest of all time because that's unfair to the game of basketball. That's unfair to the game of any game there is because people can be the greatest of generation. Because again, we didn't see Jordan play all his years. We didn't see these guys play all their years. All we see is tape. We didn't see how dominant he was live because we're used to what we see now. And what we see now is a completely different game than it was then. They were shooting 25, 33s back then. Them motherfuckers are shooting 90 now, 110. It's not the same. Just like Stephen, this only argument that's close would be the point guard debate because that goes off of a lot of different statistical things. A lot of different, but greatest of all time is very subjective. It's very like biasness because people born before us, they're all going to say Jordan. And you're never going to be able to convince them otherwise. But then everybody born 99 to now, they're going to say Bron because they saw LeBron break the scoring record. They saw LeBron do this. We didn't see Jordan do that shit. I didn't get to see Jordan win 2 3-peats. That's never going to be done again. A 3-peat, 2 years off for baseball, come back, win 3 more. It's never going to happen again. But we're also never going to see somebody score 46,000 points like LeBron's going. LeBron's scoring record will never be broken ever again. It is the only untouchable record. Because he's going to play for 25 years. The only reason he's still playing is to separate himself from Jordan. That's the only thing that makes sense. You have nothing left to prove in the NBA, bro. You're not going to win a championship with the Lakers.
The love of the game.
He's going to put...
I think partially of what you're saying, but yeah, like a little love of basketball. You know,
I think the love for himself. The love for himself and wanting to cement himself as the greatest to ever do it. Because if he reaches 46,000 points, it's never going to be touched, bro. It's never going to... 40,000 is not going to be touched.
Right.
42,000 is not going to be touched. If bro plays another 5 years, he's going to fucking score. That record's just like Steph's record. Steph's 3-point record will never be touched. Because the people that are behind him are older than him. Him and Harden, same class. Clay, same class. Like, it's never going to be touched. Those records, because Steph's going to play for another 10 years. Hopefully.
So I think that's something, that one will be like probably never broken, but that will be the one that could be, only because his play style has translated and now every guard wants to play that play style. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be a long time. We're talking 50, 70 years.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. It won't be in our lifetime.
Right.
Just like we never thought we would see anybody break the scoring record. Just like nobody's ever going to score 100 points at a basketball game. So it's not going to happen. If that actually happened.
It didn't.
I don't believe so. But Curry changed the game as far from inside scores. Now everybody wants to shoot. Yeah. So I would say the Warriors play style. Mark Jackson starting it, then Steve Kerr taking over. The play style. Steph was the catalyst for it. But the play style within itself changed because 3s are worth more than 2s. Clear as day. That's obvious math, right? So if I'm shooting 75, 83s a game and you're shooting 85 twos a game, you make 50%, I make 50%. Guess what? I win by a lot.
You said that perfectly, because it was analytics, and then you had a genius coach who was looking at these analytics and was like, analytics say we should be taking more threes. 3 equals more than 2. You should be laying up the ball, dunking the ball, or shooting a 3-pointer. You shouldn't be taking mid-range shots. Analytics, by numbers, that doesn't make sense.
Statistically, yeah, it's one of those things that,
and then you just happen to get the greatest shooter ever out of it.
2 of the greatest shooters to ever touch a fucking basketball. Like, people want to discredit Steve Kerr a lot, and I agree. Mark Jackson was the reason this started. That is no argument. Let's not act like Steve Kerr wasn't a GM of the year, an executive of the year twice. Like, he's a smart guy. He's not a fucking idiot.
No, that's fair.
He's not a dummy.
But is he?
I don't think he's a great coach.
No.
By no elite means. Coach, no. He's an elite mind.
No.
That's what I would say.
I don't see it.
I think he is. I think analytically he is. I think he I mean, you got to think, bro, he exploited what a lot of people were trying to do with Steph and Clay. He made, like, I don't think if you left Mark Jackson there, I don't think they would have won 4 championships.
I don't think.
I think
without Mark Jackson, I don't think it ever starts.
No,
I don't think
Kerr
even has the mind to.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's my point. Like, Mark Jackson started it,
and you took that and you just ran with it. So it's like, I don't know. I think there's a multitude of coaches you could have put in that situation that would have executed it just as well as Kerr did, if not better.
Yeah, but
I think if Brad Stevens has something to do with it, they are still, well, they're still competing, so I can't say that, but they are still actively, like, top in the West type thing.
I don't know. I don't like Brad Stevens that much. Believe it or not. I'm not too big of a fan of Brad Stevens.
I think he's one of the best minds in the NBA.
I think he was a subpar coach. He's a better GM than he was coach. I think he was that subpar coach. That's why when Ainge retired, he went up to the office. He wasn't going to win the championship as a coach. I think he's better in the GM role. I think he's better at his GM mind, scouting talent and signing talent, than he is coaching talent. That makes sense? I don't think he's in-game, just like Joe Mazzulla. I think Joe Mazzulla is the worst in-game adjuster in the league. Joe Mazzulla doesn't make in-game adjustments for shit.
I think a lot of that is how their roster is built.
Yeah, which is what I'm saying. Brad Stevens built the roster. Like, he's a smarter GM than he is basketball coach. Like, that roster was built perfectly when they won the championship. Drew Holiday was a outstanding starting point guard. Derek White was an outstanding fucking. You were never going to find a backup point guard like Derek White.
Right.
Anywhere. Like, so for him scouting that talent and getting them there, he didn't do that as a coach. He did it as a GM. I don't think if Ainge would have got the same talent, I don't think Joe Mazzulla, like I said, I don't think I would have kept Ime Udoka. I would have kept.
I agree, but
because now the Rockets are about to win the West next year.
That was
just because bro wanted to
show his wieners to somebody. Right, that was some PR bullshit. We know why that was. But yeah,
just because he wanted to show his wee to somebody.
That I do agree.
I mean, whatever. But like, I think there's certain guys that are built for certain shit, and I think Brad Stevens, even when Brad Stevens was at Butler, when he was the coach at Butler, bro was a very good recruiter. He got Gordon Hayward.
If I'm not mistaken, Brad Stevens has 4 consecutive Eastern Conference Finals trips as a head coach. Granted, that's not finals, but you're going against LeBron James with a 22-year-old Jason Tatum.
You got to the Eastern Conference Finals and got doinked by Bron.
I mean, we're talking about playing the greatest player in NBA history with a 22-year-old Jason Tatum. So, like, I see your argument because adjustment wise, he was never good. Just they're in the same situation now. It was always building a lead and keeping that lead. You don't adjust. You keep your foot on the gas. So
didn't know how to play a different style of basketball. like coaches, like I'll say it forever. Greg Popovich is the greatest basketball coach ever, I think. Like when it comes to getting people to buy in and getting people to like towards his later years, it got bad. Oh, man, that's so sad how that fucking ended. Well, anyways, that's sad how that shit ended.
I think how your coaching career ends. Bill Belichick, another example. I think that says a lot about you. If
I think
how hard as a player is it to buy into a system when the lead player is Tim Duncan, a top 10 player of all time? When you've seen David Robinson, a top 15 player of all time, like Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, arguably the best 6-man of all time. Like it's not hard to buy in when you know you are going into a winning ass system. And then as things slowly start to fall apart, you hear Kawhi Leonard. They weren't handling my injuries correctly. They weren't doing this great. Like,
how did he handle Kawhi's injuries correctly? That boy been hurt everywhere he gone.
Come on, I just
Kawhi been hurt. That boy hurt now.
And it all started in San Antonio.
I blame in San Antonio for that.
I'm blaming San Antonio.
He's the only player that's ever had that problem. I ain't never heard another former Steven Jackson. Granted, Steven Jackson's not really the most reliable source ever. Steven Jackson's a fucking hater.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's the only person that'll ever clear up the Kobe shit. That's why I respect him. Him and Matt Barnes, they don't let that shit go. They don't let that shit fly. They said that shit on the podcast. They called Dwayne Wade out. They're like, yo, that's corny.
Yep.
They're like, you're corny for that.
Yep.
Steven Jack said that's the best organization he ever played for. Obviously, Tim Duncan says that. Tim Duncan played 28 years there. Tim Duncan should have been the head coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember when Tim Duncan was the head coach for like 5 games?
Mm-hmm.
What a time we lived in, man.
Crazy.
What a time. Bro went from the couch to coaching. What a fucking time we live in, bro. What a time. We got Tim Duncan coaching. You got a fucking... Oh, man. What the hell's going on? Bro came out of retirement, put on a suit, and said, all right, I'm coaching. That's
funny.
Absolutely atrocious. Former players aren't meant to be coaches, man. Some of them are. Some of them, Tim Duncan just didn't even have to look at the head coach. That one looked like he all awkward and shit.
Literally.
Your coach being 6'10" is crazy.
Suit looking wild.
Your coach being the greatest player in your franchise's history.
It can't be a thing.
You think Tim Duncan's the greatest Spur ever?
Yes.
I don't think that's an argument.
Yes.
Him and the Emerald.
Clear number 2, but Tim has to be 1.
Yeah, 5 championships. Fuck. People sleep on Tim Duncan. Well,
very much. We had that conversation. I
don't understand why people sleep on Timmy D.
Because it was never flashy. Never looked good.
He was boring. Like in the NBA standards, he was kind of boring.
And that's what people.
He didn't talk a lot.
Exactly.
He didn't talk a lot. He just busted your ass, blocked your shot.
Went home. That was it.
All right. So who is your MVP coming up this year? Way too early MVP pick.
Way too early MVP. Luka Doncic.
I don't mind that. I'm going crazy, and I think it's going to be Giannis.
I can see that.
Their team's going to suck. All he has to do is get like 48 wins, 50 wins maybe. Go 50 and 32. He's going to average 30, 10, and 12. 5 blocks. Like, bro's going to have to do it. He's going to be like championship Giannis.
Yep.
Giannis or Luka. I think Luka could... If bro stays in shape like that, you know what's the problem with Luka staying in shape and getting in shape like that? A lot of his game was built on him being big body.
Is his size, yes. And being
so, like,
stronger
him going
than
in the lane,
every guard matched up with him. And that's why he could post you up and shoot over you. That's why...
I don't think he's going to be able to do that when he's that small.
I agree.
I think his... Like, I'm not saying play fat, but bro looks like a completely different guy. Like, it kind of is scary how different he looks.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to get those same opportunities to score the ball because you're going to be a lot lighter. So those bigger, like guards are bigger now, bro. Like Drew
Right.
Holiday, you try to post Drew Holiday up now, he's just going to fucking push you.
Hmm.
Now,
And
granted,
and
he's
then we're
still
seeing
strong as
more
hell.
positionless basketball, so it's not only guards
Yeah,
matching
they're just
up
going to
with
throw
Drew
a big
Holiday.
man at you.
Exactly.
He's just throw a big man. Who's your defense player of the year?
Defensive player of the year. Not a big man this year. The player I picked to win 6-man last year, Amin Thompson, defensive player of the year.
Yeah, I can see that. I like him, Matt Thompson. I like him a lot, actually. You could go easy pick and go Rudy Gobert.
Definitely possible.
No, I think it's gonna be. I think Anthony Davis, man. I think he's gonna have a real big defensive year.
Hmm.
He's gonna stay healthy this year because I think Coop's gonna take a lot of pressure off AD.
Yeah.
I think Cooper is gonna take a lot of the defensive paralysis off of him, that defensive push,
Right.
and I think it's gonna allow AD to block more shots and be able to play more efficient defense. When you're the only defender, number one defender, you can't play as efficiently.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So having another 6'10" motherfucker that can, there's no other team in the league really that's running two big men like that.
Right.
Like a lot of teams, some teams may,
And then
but
they're
I've never
really good defenders. So
really good shot blockers. I think AD is going to go back to kind of the Kentucky way when he was just, I think it's going to be an all out defensive year for him because now he doesn't have to really score the ball as much.
Right.
Because Cooper's going to score 16, 17 a game as a rookie. Just because Kyrie Irving, whenever Kai comes back, that's the thing. Is it all relies on Kai.
Yeah.
Kai comes back healthy, I think they're a top 5 seed in the West.
For sure.
Dead ass.
For sure.
Dead ass. I think that team is top 5.
Yeah.
Just because they're structurally built really well.
Really well. Yep.
So who do you think? This is kind of a sad question. Who does he be the most disappointing higher pick in the draft? That you just don't see it.
Ace Bailey.
That's fine. Yeah, 100%.
Sounds cliche, but Ace Bailey. I don't get me wrong. I think he will be a good, productive NBA player. It's just going to take a while. It's going to take him maturing as a person before he can mature as a basketball player, and the maturity isn't there yet. And I think that is going to show a lot this year. I think he's going to struggle bad. I think he has a terrible field goal percentage. I think it's rough for him this year.
So some breaking news from Shams that just came out. Golden State made renewed push to retain Jonathan Kuminga, but the restricted free agent continues to decline a 2-year, $45 million offer due to the Warriors' insist on a team option and waiving a built-in no trade clause. Okay, so who does, and I mean this in the most respectful way possible, who does Jonathan Kuminga think he is? Like a no trade clause is not something anybody just gets.
The player with leverage.
He has none.
He has leverage.
He has none.
You know what the leverage is?
He's on a deal anyways. He has to report or he doesn't make money.
His age. That's the leverage.
Yeah, but he's done nothing. Like he really had a very subpar NBA career thus far. Like he's really not great. Like he started most of last year.
Right.
Before Jimmy got there,
Mm-hmm.
he started most of last year, and it was not the greatest. Like I watch a lot of Warriors highlights because I love watching Steph highlights. He did not have the greatest statistical year.
The age, I think, is what helps.
Yeah, but a no trade clause is not something we see how the Suns saga went down with Bradley Beal. Teams are not going to do that shit. Teams aren't going to give you a no trade clause when what are we no LeBron just got one. Bron didn't even have one on his last deal. A no trade clause. Bron just got the no trade clause of this deal. He had one obviously in prior deals, but his last extension before this one, the 2-year he signed, 2-year 130 or whatever the hell, he made like $60 million a year.
61.
He did not have a no trade clause. He just got it last year when he signed another 2-year extension. So it's like the no trade clause to me, I wouldn't give him one either. Just because I don't think Jonathan Kuminga is a cornerstone of a franchise. I don't think like when Steph retires, we're gonna be able to be like, oh, here you go, Jonathan.
I agree.
Team. I don't see him that way.
But
just like Moses Moody, I don't see Moses Moody that way either.
Nobody else on the roster that you can do that with, and that's the problem. If there was anyone, he is the only one. That's the issue.
Nah, I like the other kid better. I never can pronounce his last name. Pods.
Oh, Podziemski.
Podziemski.
No,
I like him.
Doesn't play enough defense. Way too lackluster on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the point. Is like.
So I do understand.
You're just talking about paying Cam Thomas.
Yeah, but Cam Thomas is a 10 times better scorer than Pods is.
Yeah, Pods also 6'8" though. Pods big. I think Pods can develop as a scorer.
I don't think he's gonna.
Man, watching Steph, you better fucking develop.
He'll never be a better scorer than Cam Thomas. I don't see that.
But he can be better defensively.
Yeah.
Because Cam Thomas don't play a lick of defense. Like, none.
Yeah.
Bro stands there with his hands down.
We watched. Did you see the turnaround Curry made as a defender? If you're going to buy in, you can buy in. That's just depends on him as a player.
I don't think. So you would give Kuminga a no trade clause?
As an organization, no, I'm not. But as Kuminga, I am also fighting for. So, like, I understand both sides. You know what I mean? I don't think.
I'd rather give you $2 more million a year than give you a no trade clause.
Absolutely.
I'll give you $26 million a year instead of 24.
For sure.
I'm not no trade clausing. You're not a star player. Like, you're not gonna. He wouldn't even start on this team. Is the crazy thing is he's not gonna start next year. You're paying a guy $45 million to come off the bench. That's where it doesn't make sense to me. It's never made sense. That him in Golden State didn't make sense when they drafted him. I said that then. I thought it was stupid to draft him. He needs to go somewhere where he can just be the guy. Like, trade him to Phoenix, he'll average fucking 30. Because he'll be able to do what he wants.
Right.
But you're not doing what you want on a team with Steph Curry. It's just, that's not, it's the same level. Like if a guy was wanting Austin Reeves is going to get fucking dealt this season. By the trading deadline, he's gone. Turned down 2 extensions that the Lakers offered him because he wants to be paid max guy money. Not paying Austin Reeves max guy money.
But as Austin Reeves,
you want it. Yeah, you're going to deny it.
Oh, you deserve to go for that, though, I think.
Yeah, no. So, like, I'm not dissing the player, but I'm saying from a systematic standpoint, fuck no. I'm not paying Austin Reeves $40 million a year. I'm not.
If you don't have Luka Doncic in the backcourt, you do.
But you do have Luka Doncic.
So then, exactly. So it makes.
Because Luka Doncic is about to get a fucking $500 million extension next summer. Because Luka's about to win MVP and first team All NBA. That's going to lock him in for a super max extension, which is going to be like $375 million. I would rather pay Luka $375 than pay Austin Reeves $130 over 2. He wants $130 over 2, brother. That's Steph Curry money. Steph just signed an extension 3 years ago that was like $175 over 3.
Shit's changed.
Oh no. If I'm the Lakers, I'm telling him to go to hell. And I'm gonna trade you.
Peace.
I'm trading you to Charlotte.
I'm about to go. Peace. I'm about to go to Charlotte, lose hella games, and make $57 million a year. Fuck it.
I'm trading you to Charlotte. You're going to Charlotte for a draft pick.
I'll buy the ticket right now. Lock me in. Let's go.
You're going to
Charlotte will pay me $57 million to lose.
You're going to Charlotte or you're going to the Nets. You're going somewhere fucking trash. I'm sending you somewhere. You're going to hate me as an organization. You want to fuck me, buddy? I fuck you. You know that's how they think too, bro. You know that's how those GMs think. Mm-hmm. Jeff Teague says that shit all the time. He was like, you watch Jeff Teague's podcast?
Hilarious.
Great
The
podcast.
best, probably the best podcaster there is. I love him.
Greatest
I
oh
love
my
him.
God. He said, the GM told me, I don't like the way you walk, the way you talk. I don't like the way you act. He said, I hate you. And then signed him back. He signed an offering deal with the Bucks. He was like, well, see you work on Monday. Like, that shit is so comical, dog. Because like in these negotiations, like when agents are talking, GMs are sitting there tweaking.
It's
They
like, dude,
are.
you want me to give this fucking asshole $65 million a year? Harden was in the club last week. He wasn't even at practice. He was in the club. Harden's just sitting there like,
heard he was in Magic City eating fucking chicken wings. Lou Williams. Shout out Lou, bro. Shout out Lemon Pepper Lou. Going to the club to eat chicken wings during COVID. Shout out to Lemon Pepper Lou. Nah, bro, but like if I'm these guys, you at some point you got to think about how bad is it gonna fuck up your bag? Because let's say hypothetically, right? Jonathan Kuminga doesn't sign an extension, or Austin Reeves doesn't sign an extension, and they go out next year and they have a shit year, hurt, injury prone, like you know what I mean? Like Austin Reeves breaks his foot.
That's
Lord
the
forbid,
risk you take.
But Jonathan Kuminga is injury prone. Bro's been hurt. You know what I mean? So like, if I'm him, you gotta get that sure money, bro. Because if you have one bad year in the NBA, you'll be gone, brother. Like you will though.
Nah.
If he comes out next year and has a year worse than he had this year, I don't think people are gonna want to pay him.
A team will still pay him close to max.
No, hell no.
Absolutely.
I don't think so.
Because of what you can do. You still have upside because your age in what you can do. So I think that when you can play,
I don't know, man.
When you can play both sides of the ball at least a fair level, I think there's always going to be a spot for you.
Like if Austin Reeves tears his ACL this year, Lord forbid.
Do you get $60 million on the open market? No, but a team is still going to pay you.
Yeah, they're gonna pay you, but they're not gonna pay you
upward. You're still gonna get 50 or upward.
Kuminga won't get 45 over 2 if he has, bro. Last year was like a fucking fever dream watching him play basketball. Like I thought I had the flu every time I watched him play basketball.
Nah, it wasn't that bad.
Did you watch him in the playoffs? I did. I unfortunately had to. I watched when Jimmy got hurt and Steph got hurt. I had to watch Jonathan Kuminga shoot 26 shots.
I watched Jason Tatum have the most turnovers in a final series in history.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Had it before that, the guy who I think's the greatest player of all time. So like,
man, but
I don't think he's worth that. But from a player, I understand it. Like
I'm gonna get mine regardless. But as a GM or no, bro, I'm not doing that. I just think I can. Because I don't think I justify it. Because the open market next year is going to be way hotter than Jonathan Kuminga. Does that make sense? Because Giannis is going to hit the fucking market.
Yep.
He is. He's not going to stay in Milwaukee. Like, the Milwaukee days are very, very limited. So if I'm the Warriors, I'm not wasting $70 million on Jonathan Kuminga when next year I have it. Giannis has openly said he would love to play with Steph. Now take that for what you want. We can call it whatever. But if the best player, one of the best players in the world says that, I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with that. I think I'm gonna go after him.
And then Kuminga goes.
The Warriors aren't gonna be good this year.
And then Kuminga goes. Then Giannis doesn't sign, and you still got Jimmy Butler on the roster taking up a max box. So you still need to
but Jimmy's a hooper.
You still need to. No, I like Jimmy, but the problem is you would still need to tear the rest of the roster down to even come close to affording a player like Giannis because you're signing him from a different team when you get bird rights with Kuminga. So you can go into that luxury tax a little bit more. I think you need to tear the entire roster down, and then it's a what if kind of thing, like the Nets like the Knicks were hoping with KD and with Kyrie, like it's a risk. So
yeah, but I just can't see paying Jonathan Kuminga that money. As a Warriors fan, I would be very sad.
As an organization, I'm not either. But as a player, I'm asking for it, and I understand.
Oh,
Why
as
he's
a
asking
player,
for it.
I'm getting to it. Yeah, as a player, I'm getting all mine. But then in the back end, you got to look at it as like would you pay right now, knowing what you know, you'd give somebody, so you'd give Cam Thomas an extension.
Yes.
If you're the
Yes.
Nets, you would give him
If
an
I'm the
extension.
Nets, yes.
So even though he's asking for, he wants $35 million.
I will max you. Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
You're selling the most jerseys on our team. You're the best player on our team, and we have absolutely nothing to lose. Nobody's coming here.
You got MPJ now, boy.
Nobody. And Cam Thomas is a better player than Michael Porter Jr., and I don't think it's close.
No,
I
he's
don't think
not.
it's close.
They're equal. If
No.
anything, they're
No.
Oh, that's
Cam Thomas's
yeah.
best games are far better than MPJ's best games.
Yeah, but MPJ was also the Nuggets. That's a whole different thing. Like that's a whole your best. He knew he wasn't the best player there.
But he's
You
still,
give Michael Porter Jr. opportunity to shoot.
attempting 17 shots a game. So like you're still
But
shooting
you're
at the
giving- now you're
same
giving
volume.
him-
You're still shooting at the
shooting-
same volume. They're playing
He's
the
gotta shoot that
same
bitch
role
100.
and they're shooting. You know what I'm saying?
He's
So I
about to
guess
shoot
it
that
comes
bitch
down
100 times.
who's shooting a better percentage. You know, like it's gonna come down to a thing like that. But I think Cam Thomas.
That boy's really about to shoot 100 times a game.
Absolutely.
He might break the record for most shots in a season this coming year.
Yeah.
Because bro's about to jack that shit.
And he's gonna have a good ass game, and he's gonna fall into like he's gonna have a game where it's like the 5th most made 3-pointers in a game ever, like something like that. You know what I mean? Like
you're gonna see
10
him
in a
break.
game.
He's gonna break some type of stupid ass record.
Yeah.
The most points scored on an ESPN on Thursday night at 8:00. All right. They be making up shit these days, boy.
Yo, no lie.
Most games ever scored 50 times on one Thursday afternoon on ABC Network.
For the first time, we've seen a player attempt 13 shot attempts from the left elbow while also shooting 14 from the right arc at 38 feet. What?
They started putting shit together. He's the first player to ever dribble 46 times with his left hand and go between the legs twice.
And still make the basket.
All right. Okay. My bad. I didn't know we were just making shit. He's the first person with a size 13 shoe to dunk from there. How? How do you know that?
Right?
Tell me nobody's. How do we know? All right. That's enough of basketball. We got some football stuff to talk about. Couple college things starting out. So Deion Sanders has had a lot of public stuff going on with Colorado. So one, I want to preface this by saying NCAA transfer portal on Twitter, the transfer portal page, they are grimy. They use Deion's name so hard for clicks because they said in a tweet that's now deleted. They said that Deion was getting ready to retire from coaching because his health got so bad. That shit had like 200,000 impressions. Like people were flocking to that shit. So breaking news: Deion Sanders and his medical team announced that he was diagnosed with a bladder tumor. The tumor has since been removed, and he is now cured from the cancer. So he will be coaching in 2025. He will be there. He's not retiring. He's not going anywhere. But that shit makes me sick.
People will do anything for clicks. It's disgusting. It's
brother, that shit makes me sick. Like lying about a man's health is nuts. Lying about a man's physical whereabouts because you want clicks on your page is nuts.
And that's an understatement.
And then this is the follow-up tweet. I want to, so I'm not speaking out of turn here. Let me find it. Let me see. Transfer. There we go. So their follow-up tweet was, "Post was wrong. I'm glad that Coach Prime is healthy and has a great support system around him. Happy nobody's doing anything important today at work and can spend time on my page. Have a great day. That was their response to people calling them out.
Like what? Where they accept accountability.
Right. And this is one of the biggest transfer portal pages there is. They have 48,000 or 44.8 thousand followers on Twitter.
Disgusting work, bro.
Gross.
People will do anything. It is sad, honestly.
It's, I don't know, man. I just don't understand. Like, if you're going to do any kind of journalism, if you're going to do any kind of like what we're doing.
Paparazzi.
If
Bro,
we're
they're
wrong,
paparazzi. They're not journalists. They're paparazzi. That's what that is.
right. That's what I'm saying. We're
There's
right.
difference.
Is like, it's so gross. Like, if we were to come on here and just spew some shit about people or just say anything,
especially something serious like that, like that.
like,
come on, man. Like,
you're basically wishing this man retirement and saying that this man's going to be this and that when he's perfectly fucking healthy. He said in the press conference, he said, "I'm ready to go." He said, "I'm gonna be with my team, rolling with my team, and we'll be ready for game one." Like, I watched the press conference.
Yeah.
There was nothing about him stepping away from football.
Correct.
He went and saw his kids. He went and saw Shiloh.
Yep.
Shador didn't want him to come. None of the kids even knew about it. Only kid that knew about it was Deion Jr. I don't understand why people think it's alright to just that's just gross, man. It's so gross. Yeah. That world is.
Character matters.
I'm glad.
Brother. Character
I'm glad
matters.
we're not a part of that. I'm glad we're not a part of that world.
Correct.
Because that's a gross world to live in. So Deion is kind of the big transfer portal guy. That was kind of the way he won the games he's won at Colorado. A lot of transfer portal. So Middle Tennessee State will have no alternate uniforms this year, which in turn nets them $1 million to use for NIL. So now now we're getting to the point to where do we think we're just buying players now, right? Like that's
what's happening essentially.
Like there's no other way to word it. I don't think. Like,
mind you, this was a team with 4 alternates. Not just one, not 2, 4 alternates they got rid of to use money to buy players. Because that's the only way you can compete right now.
So is that a problem?
So
do we see a problem with
here's my dilemma with this.
By the way, hold on real quick. Shout out to the 10,000 likes on TikTok. Shout out to the 10,000 likes on TikTok.
W TikTok.
I just looked down. Yeah, shout out
music
to you guys.
So what I was gonna say with that is, I don't think this is a new thing. I just think that it's legal now.
Publicized.
I think teams such as Bama, like there's a reason.
Go ahead, say it. No, go ahead, say it. Go ahead, say it.
Alabama has been playing for players for years. USC was paying my favorite player of all time, and I love him, but
listen, as a USC fan for life, I sat through the bullshit that we had to go through for buying Reggie. I went through that when Pete left and Reggie left and Matt Leinart left and Darnell Bing left and fucking Lindell White left. I was there. Fuck them for being able to pay players publicly. I'm saying that shit, brother. I'll say it. Fuck them. Give us our natties back.
Right?
If we're able to pay players now, Reggie got his Heisman back. Give us our 2 national championships back.
I mean, Ohio State went 2 years where they 2 undefeated seasons and couldn't even compete for a national championship because Terrell Pryor was getting tattoos for signing autographs. Like,
Terrell Pryor, what a guy. No, so that makes me think about that, right? So should those standards, right? Like, speaking of guys like Reggie, and Reggie's not the only guy to ever get some bread.
Right.
So should they get not? I guess not an apology, but should they get like a redemption? Like they should get redeemed. They should be all clear. There should be nothing holding them back because now it is legal. It's legal to do what they should have been doing from the beginning.
The problem is we'll never see something like that. Like people arrested
No.
for marijuana, for example.
Correct.
And now your pharmacy can just sell it right out the store.
Right.
It's kind of like
and
that.
That's what's crazy as hell when you think about it. Is like there's teams that Florida State, USC, like Alabama hasn't been caught yet. But something's going to come out.
Right.
One of these players is going to get on this podcast and be like, oh, yeah, bro, Nick Saban handed me $10,000 cash. Or some stupid shit.
Somebody else.
And then what? Are we stripping Nick Saban's national championships and wins?
Right.
That's what doesn't make sense. Reggie Bush was the best player. Watch how I say this for people get mad at me. Reggie Bush is one of the greatest college football players ever. Reggie wasn't leaving California. So whether USC gave him money or not, or AJ gave him money or not, Reggie was not leaving Southern California.
Correct.
He has said it openly. He said, I didn't go to USC for money. I got money at USC.
Correct.
Different. There's a difference.
Correct.
He didn't come to LA. He's from California. He's from there. Reggie was coming to SC
fan his entire life.
Reggie was going to SC no matter what. Him and Matt Lionheart were going to USC no matter what. There was nobody else was gonna get him. So that's why I don't understand. Like people want to throw all this. Like, dude, you don't think Todd Gurley got some money from Georgia? Todd Gurley's the best running back to ever come out of Georgia. If not number one, he's top.
Then like
you don't think Jadeveon Clowney got some bread from South Carolina?
Trevor Lawrence, fucking Justin Fields, like it's endless.
That's exactly my point. Is there's so like I don't know if it's a problem, but it needs to be governed. There needs to be a commissioner of college football.
Correct.
Just like there's a commissioner of the NFL and the NBA and the MLB.
Not only that, they have player personnel. They
got to have some
player like Chris Paul. I'm brain fart here. Chris Paul leads a organization in the NBA that protects players. Like,
the NBA PA.
Yeah, so like there has to be some type of legislation here because
so actually that's now Fred VanVleet.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he just got it. He just got elected as president of the NBA PA.
That's dope.
Fred VanVleet. He took over for CJ McCollum.
That's dope.
CJ took over for Chris, and then Fred VanVleet's taking over for CJ.
Oh, that's super dope. That's super
because the lockout's getting ready to happen.
Yeah,
their deal's up in 2 years, so they got to start. They got to start making shit shake.
Yep.
But so the point to that being is, so what are we gonna allow salary caps for schools now? Like they need to be like, there's got to be something, bro. Because
even with NIL, like, granted, a big school is a big school for a reason.
What is the determining factor of what NIL is?
Exactly. And like, how fair is it when some schools can literally offer a player upward of 8 to 10 million? Tennessee offered Nico $8 million, bro. Like,
dude, Colorado
these
was
other
going to pay
schools
Travis
can't
Hunter.
Compete,
bro. No, you cannot fucking. They were going to pay Shedeur Sanders $10 million to come back to school,
and now these schools can just openly offer these players money. So it's like,
when does enough become enough?
Yeah.
Because you went to the 12-team format to try to get more diversity in college football as far as teams. You want more teams to be good, right? So basically 6 through 12 is just fucked. They're just there to be there.
Basically.
Because they have no chance of winning a national championship.
Correct.
right? So like, because who doesn't want to go to the University of Miami? I get offered $5 million a year to go to the university, the U, brother. That's in Florida. That's tax-free money. I'm taking my happy ass right down there to Miami and going to school.
Mm-hmm.
Or if Georgia calls you, hey, I got $6 million for you. Fuck my little hometown school. Fuck Boston College.
Correct.
Fuck Illinois. Fuck Syracuse. What I need them for? I'm gonna go to Georgia and make $6 million. Maybe win a national championship and be the third player on the bench.
In fun fact, Syracuse actually picked up a 5-star receiver. They picked up the number 4 rated high school receiver this year and spent 96% of their NIL money on that one single player.
Shout out to Fran Brown. I like him.
So
good guy. But yeah, I don't know, bro. It's kind of sad. Because it's gonna a lot of these coaches are gonna stop coaching due to it. That's why Nick Saban doesn't coach anymore.
Yeah, that's
100%.
why.
That's got to be the reason.
That's why.
You don't think so?
No.
As big of a stink as he made it for NIL, he hates NIL. He talks about that shit on College Game Day.
Yeah, because other people can use it now. That's why he hates it. He's been using it for fucking 30 years.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he quit. Because he's not an unfair advantage anymore.
Yes.
Fuck Nick Saban. No.
Because now Alabama can't pull in 26 out of the 35 stars in the fucking portal.
Why, and again, that's why I think Kellen DeBoer was a scapegoat. Because Kellen DeBoer, absolutely, that was the worst Alabama team I have ever fucking seen.
Yes. Yes.
There's a fucking reason why. Because Ole Miss has just as much money as you, buddy.
Exactly.
Kentucky has a lot of money. Like these
because now Texas A&M can pay players. Yeah, exactly.
Texas A&M got oil money, brother. They got oil people backing them. Like it's a fair game now, but it's an unfair game at the same time.
Exactly, because
because for teams like Buffalo had a great year last year.
And we will still never be able to put out the money that Georgia Southern, who can put out. And we're a better team, but we don't have the money Georgia has, so we can't pay what Georgia Southern
in Buffalo cares.
Exactly. We can't pay what Texas State or fucking, like, there's still going to be large.
Because you guys don't have anybody in Buffalo that gives a fuck enough about Buffalo.
Exactly.
You have to have these little schools, Appalachian State, they reached the top 25 last year. They will never go higher than 25th, 23, right, because they just don't have it. Liberty University reached the top 17 last year. Mm-hmm. That's as high as they're ever gonna fucking go. Their starting quarterback left to go to Colorado. Want to know why? Because Deion gave him $5 million a year.
Instantly gone.
Julian Lewis. The reason he went to Colorado, you think it was just for funsies? No, it's because Deion gave him $6 million a year.
Exactly.
They're getting backup quarterback. If I'm a kid, and listen, if I'm a subpar kid and I know I'm not going to get drafted, I'm riding all 4 years out. If I can be a good college quarterback, you're going to make backup quarterback money.
Yes.
From your, like Julian Lewis, he could go to Colorado and suck all 4 years, but Deion's going to pay him all 4 years.
And he's going to make more than 7th round pick Quinn Ewers is going to make in the NFL.
And Quinn Ewers started for 3 years at Texas.
And his college backup is going to make more.
$12 million to transfer.
Yep.
There's reports Carson Beck got $15 million to transfer to Miami. I'm not fuck going to the league. I'm staying my happy ass in college.
Where is Arch is making 18 this year. So
no. And listen, hot take here. I don't think Arch is that good. It might be the hottest take of the podcast. I don't think Arch is that good.
I like him.
I don't think so. If you look at his numbers from the 3 games he started last year, 4 games he started last year, only team he played really good against was UTEP. Funny enough, that's why I asked you about UTEP earlier. Because you were playing UTEP, and I was like, Arch Manning had a really good game against them. Zach could never. But like when he played against an SEC team, he was like a deer in fucking headlight. So if based off what I've seen, obviously we've not seen what he's going to do this year as the full-time starter, but the moment looked too big for him last year.
The moment looked too big
because the SEC is the best defensive conference.
Texas roster for a few games last year.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't, but you are what your quarterback is in college, unfortunately. Like USC will never be good until we get, like, we're not going to be good again this year. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys right now. Our quarterback that we got, the transfer from UNLV, he's all right.
I don't know.
He's okay.
I don't
He's
know.
okay.
We watched,
I have zero
we
faith,
watched
buddy.
Alabama with Mac Jones, and that team was elite.
We went 7-5 2 years in a row.
That's because other teams, yeah. That's because other players I met.
We lost Zachariah Brand. We're stinky. Our bright side is Jacoby Lane.
Yeah. He is something serious.
He might be one of the best wide receivers in the country this year.
Yes. Might be. No.
He's top 5.
Is
top 5.
Yes. Yes.
I say top 5. Because he's all of 6'5". That boy got. So that's what I'm saying. If USC has, and that's a great example. USC is one of the richest NIL programs in the country. California loves USC football. And we can't even bring in 5-star players. We had 3 5-star transfer this year, and we had 4 5-star commits this year. So we had 7 total 5-stars coming in this year. And we spent, I think, every fucking ounce of money we had. Our recruiting class went from number 1. We're back to number 5 now.
All right.
Like, granted, great recruiting class, but a recruiting class for USC, that's subpar. Or like Georgia. Georgia went from 5 to 1.
Yeah.
Because they bought the number 1 running back in Georgia, and they bought the number 1 linebacker in Georgia, giving them $5 million a year as freshmen.
And now
they're 18-year-old kids.
And now Texas is number 1 because they got 3, 4 something 5-stars out of like nowhere. Two players flipped, 2 5-stars flipped, and they're now going to Texas. Yeah. I don't know the exact names, but I just
one
seen
running back, one of the running backs from
Sports.
Texas, the number 1 running back in Texas.
Like, it's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't.
Like, oh, you got 3 million more than Georgia now? Oh, you only offered 6 before, but you got 9 now because I committed to Georgia. Yeah, come on, I'm going.
There's got to be somebody that watches over it.
Correct.
A team, a commissioner, a something, a chief financial, a CFO, something. Because there's never going to be transparency in college football until they are transparent with us.
Right.
And schools are not being honest about what they're spending
at all.
Because you got these boosters. These boosters are writing checks. You don't think these oil companies from Texas are being like, you know what, Sark? Here you go. Don't even mention it. And now all of a sudden they paid this guy $20 million in NIL, but they're only allotted a certain amount.
Right.
There's got to be something that we can say that is, this is the bona fide structure. This is the structure we're going to go by. Each team's allotted this much. You cannot go over that. Then there'll be transparency in college football.
Right.
Then the top 12 teams, all 12 teams will have a chance to win the national championship.
Right.
Nobody thought Boise State was going to win the national championship last year.
Exactly. Like, there wasn't even
nobody
arguable.
When we saw that, we were like, oh, fuck. They're going to get throttled. Guess what? Got fucking throttled. Because Ashton Gentry's only so good.
Right. Same with Michael Penix in college. Like, it's just, we knew the outcome. We knew it.
There's got to be something. There's got to be a governor. There's got to be somebody who makes sure that everybody's abiding by the same rules.
Correct.
There should be no program above the other because the other program's in a different state.
Right.
Like, New York schools should get the same love as Texas schools. Texas schools should get the same love as Georgia schools. And then, you know what I mean?
The advantages these schools have are they're already built facilities. Your fucking ginormous $1 million, $10 million training facility. Your 15 national champions. Like, that should be the determining factor at
that
the end. Your
just
playing
like
time.
Recruiting.
Exactly. Not your fucking, you can offer 12 million and UB can only offer me 20,000. Granted, nobody wants to go to UB anyways, but there's countless schools. Like, it's...
Bro, people want to go to UB, bro.
I wonder how many 5-stars Mississippi State got.
Probably a lot.
Like,
I'd say they got a couple. You don't think so?
Probably. At least 2. At least 1 or 2, I would assume.
Ole Miss? Bro, Ole Miss is getting hella top
No, I said Mississippi State. Oh, Miss for sure. Oh, Miss for sure. But like, I don't know. It's crazy.
It is crazy. It's definitely a
Good idea, no structure. There's no backbone behind it. I like the concept. Players deserve to get paid, but there has to be some type of structure.
so.
There's just none.
This is something on the same par. So college football 26 is also paying out the one single team that's used the most in college football. So small schools like New Mexico State are doing like sideline ticket giveaways kind of thing. But why the fuck are we relying on EA to pay these people?
You see,
these
that's
schools?
how perfect example. That's how bad it is. It's to the point
Like,
where you
why?
have a university literally basically buying in on a video game to try and get money for recruiting because it's that crucial. No money, no players. It's that crucial now. And like, it's crazy because as a
doesn't make
player,
sense.
like, if you feel like you have any chance at going to the league, should it not be like situation, coach? Like, granted, everyone wants to make money, but it's just money is literally controlling college football right now, and it's crazy.
It's nuts. So we're gonna move to in the league now. Speaking of motherfuckers getting paid. So the Madden 99 list came out. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in it.
Most for Madden ever.
They also have a team with 2 people on it. 2 99s on the same team. So the list goes Myles Garrett, Josh Allen, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Saquon, Lane Johnson, Lamar Jackson. So you got 2 quarterbacks, 1 running back, and then Lane Johnson, Myles Garrett. So here's the thing. I think Justin Jefferson is the best receiver in football.
I disagree.
Personally, I think Justin Jefferson is a little bit better than Jamar Chase. Just in my opinion.
Which
because Justin Jefferson's done almost the same numbers with far less talent at quarterback. That's the reason I give him, like, he had Sam Darnold throwing him the ball last year. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Jamar Chase. I think Joe Burrow. In my argument, Jamar Chase has more touchdowns in less time than Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, but he also has Joe Burrow throwing the ball. That's like
he also has Joe Burrow. What if he also had Joe Burrow throwing the ball to T. Higgins, handing it off to Joe Mixon,
but what if I would
throwing it to Tyler
What would you
Boyd.
do with Justin Jefferson with that?
You would get less targets and in turn lower numbers, is my point. The more targets you get, the more likely you are for better numbers. I don't think that's what makes I don't think the fact that Justin Jefferson is basically the only option on the offense, I don't think that's why he's top 2, maybe 1. But I think part of the reason people think he is better than Jamar Chase is because Jamar Chase he has a far superior quarterback, but a lot less targets. He's making more with his targets. He's better run after catch. So if he's getting 35 targets and Justin Jefferson is getting 50, why do they have the same numbers and Jamar has more touchdowns, kind of thing? I don't think it would be wrong to say Jettas is better, though. I don't at all. I can't.
I don't think they both should have been 99. One of them they got to do 1 per position category. Like, it should have been either Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson. Like, you can't. Why do you have, like, I think Lamar and Josh? That doesn't really make much sense.
Call me crazy. I don't even think Josh should have been a 99 this year.
He's MVP though.
I think and he had a better year last year. Last year he should have been a 99. This year he wins MVP with lower numbers than last year. It's weird.
That's why he's a 99. It's a weird. The Madden 99 club really doesn't mean shit. I don't think.
Popularity matters also.
Yeah, I would bet if you look up jersey sales, these 7 guys are probably top 15.
Yeah,
maybe Lane Johnson's not, just because.
And if not, he's probably the highest sold offensive lineman jersey.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
So I think the NFL looks at that shit
So with the wide receiver thing, I do like to have two of the same position does seem weird, and I do understand that.
It should be one of each, and you should do like one of every position. Like you should do like Myles Garrett, best player in football almost. Josh Allen, MVP. Justin Jefferson, better than Jamar Chase. Saquon won a Super Bowl. Lane Johnson also won a Super Bowl. Like, just like having two players on the same team, I think is a little crazy. Like I don't. It's
unless it was something absurd, like
it should be a more
Tom Brady, Randy Moss record would make sense to have those two players in the 99 club on the same team. But I agree. This kind of, because is Lane Johnson arguably the best offensive lineman? Yes, but Saquon is there because of the season he just had.
No,
you are kind of there because
Johnson's, I would like. How is Rashawn Slater not a 99? He's the highest paid offensive lineman ever.
Highest paid doesn't make you the best though, and I don't think Rashawn Slater is the best.
No, I don't think he is either. But like, if you're getting that kind of credit, fuck, might as well throw him as a 99. Fuck, he's the highest paid one ever. Fuck, make him 99. Like, what's the criteria for 99?
That means Dak Prescott or Trevor Lawrence would need to be 99.
Wasn't Dak just 99 a couple years ago?
No, fuck no. Dak has never been. Are 99. We sure? Yes, no, he's never been 99.
I hope not.
No, fuck no. He's been high 90s though. Don't get me wrong. He has been like a 93, 94, which is
Madden's
crazy.
Not my style.
But
it's not my game.
I
think it's bullshit.
I do think though, Lane Johnson or Lamar Jackson should be out, and Patrick Surtain should be in the 99 club.
So you want my honest take? I would take Lane out for Patrick Surtain, and I would take Lamar out for Patrick Mahomes.
The reason Mahomes isn't in there is because he has one down year and he's been 99 like 3 years in a row.
His one down year was still better than
the
top 5 quarterbacks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's the Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson thing is the closest argument.
Yes, and I think I think one of them should be a 98 overall.
So who do you think got added to the list? Because normally it's 6. They did 7 this year.
Yes.
Who do you think was the throw on?
Lane Johnson.
Because
Lane Johnson.
I don't think so. I think the throw on was Lamar Jackson. Because Lamar was all pro right under Josh Allen. Like that was the closest MVP race probably fucking ever.
Right.
And they couldn't decide. They couldn't decide who to put, so they put them both.
That's what makes me think that I think we're like, yo, we're gonna put 2 quarterbacks in here this year, and it's not even.
You think Lane Johnson was like the?
I think they're like, man, we're missing like a position group here.
Yeah, put Quentin Nelson.
Let's just throw an offensive tackle on there. Quentin Nelson was in the 99 club before. No, I take that back. He was 98. He was 98. I'm sorry.
How is Jason Kelsey not a fucking 99 when he was in the league?
Trent Williams.
Like what? How is Patrick Surtain not though? Correct. That's the one that really gets me. Yeah. Surtain not being a number 1 or a 99 is,
especially when it's a corner. Like it sounds cliche, but I just feel like a defensive back has to be.
Or how is Sauce not a 90? Like
right.
Or how like I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Like
Derrick Henry arguably had a better year than Lamar Jackson did.
Derrick Henry almost had a better year than Saquon. Exactly. He did have a better year than Saquon. Statistically. Statistically, he had a better year. Saquon just won a Super Bowl.
Right.
So, like, Jalen Hurts should be a 99 if we're going off Super Bowls. He's the quarterback in the Super Bowl MVP.
Right.
Like, I would put Jalen Hurts over Lamar last year. If we're going off just last year, I would take Jalen Hurts over Lamar.
No.
Won a Super Bowl MVP. Like that's what I'm saying. What is the criteria? What is the?
And that we don't know. Right.
Because popularity, Jalen Hurts is definitely more popular right now than Lamar Jackson. Just because he's everywhere.
Think so?
Yeah, bro, Jalen Hurts is fucking everywhere.
The whole world loves Lamar.
I walk through sporting goods stores and it's fucking Jalen Hurts everywhere. Gatorade, Sprite, fucking Jordan. Like
Yeah, see,
he is
I live in Buffalo, so I don't see any of that. They're not,
dog.
they're not
He's
going for
fucking
that shit.
everywhere.
I
Well,
believe
no,
it,
they're
though.
going. It's only Josh Allen there, bro.
Yeah,
We don't have a
everywhere,
football
like-
team that's good.
Right.
Yeah, the Panthers.
Understandable. I wouldn't.
We'll
wanna
see what
put
Bryce Young's
Young
talking
up
about.
either. No, I think he's
I
gonna be
don't
good
even-
this year. I think he's gonna be.
I
good
don't
this
even
year.
think he has a. I don't even think he has like a section in Charlotte.
That's
like I was just at the Charlotte Mall last week, Concord Mills. I didn't see one thing fucking Bryce Young. I
That's
did see
crazy.
Jalen Hurst in the Dick's Sporting Goods there. Like, so
Wow.
if you like, what the fuck is it?
Right.
Is it jersey sales? Is it? Do we take a vote? Is there like a? Are we casting a vote? I don't. I just.
'Cause it can't be statistics. It can't.
No, hell no. Because if it is, we messed up a lot.
Yeah, and they mess up every year. If that's the case.
So, in other news, getting away from a video game standpoint, Shamar Stewart and the Bengals have agreed on a 4-year, fully guaranteed $18.97 million contract that includes a $10.4 million signing bonus. He is the second to last rookie to ink his deal. Quinchon Judkins has not inked a deal, but he's also going through some legal trouble. So,
Correct.
see how that plays out. Don't know too much about that situation. Quinchon Judkins, running back from Cleveland, is the last one to not ink a deal yet. Just because, like I said, we're not going to talk about it because we don't know. I'm not going to speculate until I hear and see more.
Right.
What the fuck was the holdup with Shamar Stewart?
Guaranteed money. Cincinnati wanted a basically pull out where if Shamar Stewart got into any legal trouble, all the guaranteed money was void. And Shamar Stewart's argument was,
So do they not do that? They have to do that for everybody?
no.
That should be across the board. From the any first round guaranteed money?
No.
I think it's what, 1 through 15?
Fuck no.
They should 100%. That should, if
No.
you get in any trouble at all, if I'm an owner,
No.
why?
So if I'm a first round pick and I'm in a bar, maybe I shouldn't be in a bar.
No.
And an asshole picks a fight with me and I get an assault charge because that's what would happen. It was
But if he attacked
it was
you,
it was
really
any legal trouble. It was
that's crazy.
It was
Okay,
any
that's
legal
crazy.
trouble. Yes, that all
Okay, that's
guaranteed
crazy.
money would be void. And I
Okay,
just think
never mind.
that's
crazy.
I mean, a felony,
like,
I guess,
should be-
yeah. There should be like
Yeah. There should be a stand. Like, everybody should have that in a contract. It's not just picks. It should be every contract.
what I think is
as an owner, as a GM, I'm not signing you if I think you're on some bullshit. Like Josh Gordon. Remember when Josh Gordon kept getting suspended for weed? Stupidest shit ever, right? But I understood why owners didn't sign him, because you're gonna get suspended 4 games into the season. I'm not what? Like, what the fuck? But I don't understand the Shamar Stewart shit, because that kid, he never had problems at Texas.
Exactly. And what's even more interesting about the
That's
entire
crazy.
situation to me is that they have had 3 rookies in 2 years hold out and be one of the last rookies to sign.
I mean,
This
Trey
year it
Hendricks
was
is still holding
Shamar
out.
Stewart and their second round pick, and last year it was the offensive tackle they drafted.
Actually, speaking of that, Trey Hendricks is planning on to report to Bengals camp Wednesday, ending his holdout without being any closer to a new deal, per sources. Reporting to camp stops the $50,000 per day fines and also serves as a good faith gesture to try to jumpstart negotiations. What the fuck are the Bengals doing?
Being
You'd have some money
financially
left if you didn't pay
irresponsible.
receivers fucking top receiver money. You gotta let T walk, man. In that situation, you gotta let somebody walk.
No.
If you're gonna do this shit with your first round picks and your best,
and
defensive
that's
player,
the problem. You literally drafted Shamar Stewart to replace Trey Hendrickson, and now you're giving Shamar Stewart it makes no sense.
no, the Bengals front office needs to be fucking fired.
Yes.
Their organization is poop juice.
Yes.
That shit is sad how bad they are.
Yes.
Feels like, what the fuck?
You have the highest paid receiver in the NFL. Yeah.
A third highest paid receiver as well.
The highest paid quarterback in the NFL. Like, it's At some point, you do run out of funds.
That's what I'm saying. So paying two receivers top receiver money, you spent $325 million on two receivers.
I'm doing it.
That's fucking crazy.
No.
No, because now your defense is gonna suck.
The defense already sucks. No. Even if you sign Trey Hendrickson, your defense was one of the worst in the league last year.
Yeah,
he doesn't put you over
that money on defense.
That first round pick that is now on a rookie cheap deal is the one you need to be maybe in good graces with, and not trying to not pay and tell him that you think he's a criminal when the man hasn't even done anything. I don't know.
That's crazy. That's a little nuts. I'm not gonna lie. Fucking, but he signed and he's there, so he should be reporting for camp now. So TJ Watt got paid the highest paid non-NFL quarterback in NFL history with a 3-year, $123 million extension. That includes 108 fully guaranteed at signing. He gets a check for $108 million at signing.
What a bag. What a bag. Jesus.
I think I'd cry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sauce Gardner and the Jets have agreed to a 4-year, $120 million extension with $60 million in new guarantees. He is now the highest paid cornerback in NFL history.
As a Bills fan, I hate that.
The Jets also signed Garrett Wilson to a 4-year, $130 million extension with $90 million in guarantees.
Well deserved.
Yeah, he's the first third-year receiver to ever get triple digits without playing 5 years. It's the first time in NFL history that a receiver has received an average over 31 million after only playing 3 seasons.
Wow, Garrett Wilson.
Mm-hmm. Told you, that's one of those random fucking stats that is.
That may change the market a little bit, because that's what Jamar Chase was going for, and now we just seen Garrett Wilson do it. So,
the Broncos have signed Cortland Sutton has reached an agreement on a 4-year, $92 million extension.
I like Sutton. I think he's a really underrated receiver.
I like him a lot for Bo Nix.
Mm-hmm.
Rashawn Slater has agreed on a 4-year, $114 million contract extension that records a record of $92 million guaranteed, and now makes him the highest paid offensive lineman in NFL history. So highest paid offensive lineman in the NFL on a per year basis is Rashawn Slater at 28.5, Tristan Wirfs at 28.12, Penei Sewell at 28, Trent Williams at 28.55, and then Christian Darrisaw at 26 million. So, more contracts. The Raiders are releasing Christian Wilkins. He signed a 5-year, $110 million deal with 57.5 guaranteed, and he only played 5 games for the Raiders. Apparently, he likes to kiss teammates on the forehead.
I was going to say, so as a Raiders fan, how do you feel about that?
I think we talked about it when we signed him. I didn't understand it to begin with. You have Max Crosby. Why do you need Christian Wilkins? Like, it kind of didn't make any sense. It never made sense. He got hurt 4 games into the year. There's a reason Miami let him walk so easy. There's a reason. Yeah. We see that now. He likes to kiss people on the forehead unprovoked. Apparently, is what.
I think he's a damn good football player.
He's gonna sign with somebody, but I think it all depends on what is true coming out of all of this. Right? Like, was he an actual locker room cancer? I don't know. I have no idea. But the reports coming out from players, like one of our players said in the press conference that like he was not very well liked. I don't think, which just sucks because seems like a good guy. I don't know much about the guy, to be honest with you. I've not when we signed him, I was like, we talked to you. Like I talked to you, but I thought we could have spent that money somewhere else. As you see, we should have spent that money somewhere else. I don't know. It's weird. As a Raiders fan, I've accepted that we're gonna be mediocre again. We're paying Geno Smith $26 million a year.
Could be. Aiden
Could be like
O'Connell.
Case Keenum.
Could have
No.
paid Kirk Cousins, I guess.
I'd rather pay Kirk.
No, give me Geno.
Give me neither.
Yeah, to be fair. Yeah.
Give me neither.
That's very fair.
Neither one of them are great.
That's very fair.
Tyrann Matthews is retiring from the NFL after 12 seasons.
That I did not see coming.
That I didn't see coming either. Dog, he's so good at football.
Yeah.
God, I wish he was a Raider for so long.
Yes.
I want him to be a Raider so bad, bro. Pete Carroll's moving Jamal Adams down to Mike linebacker.
That will be good. He should have been moved. He should have been made the transition from safety.
All right. So based off of the draft that we just had, who do you think had the best draft team wise?
Again, as a Bills fan, this sucks to say this, but I think the Baltimore Ravens had the best draft.
Agreed. I think them or the Steelers. I like the way the Steelers drafted.
Standing draft. Yep.
Yeah, Steelers had a great draft.
Yep.
I like that kid. What's his name? Didn't they draft Jack Sawyer from Ohio State?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. And they drafted the quarterback from Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
Will Howard.
Yep.
He'll probably start next year.
Definitely possible.
Crazy enough.
Definitely.
He's the only other quarterback on their roster. Him fucking Aaron Rodgers.
Him and A-Rod, yep.
And I'm gonna leave my comments about A-Rod to myself, but yeah. Who's your rookie of the year?
Rookie of the year, Ted McMillan.
I'm not mad at that. Wide receiver from Carolina.
I think he gets the most targets. He number one early on.
Yeah, he'll be.
As long as Bryce Young plays decent, he has a really good year.
It'd be him or a dark horse of mine is going to be Shedeur Sanders because I think Shedeur starts by like week 3.
Right.
Kenny Pickett already hurt his hamstring. He's out for like 4 months.
Dylan Gabriel can't stop turning the ball over.
Dylan Gabriel's also 5'6". I think Shedeur is a starter by like week 3, week 4. And I think he comes out, and I like Shedeur as a player. I don't like him personality-wise that much, but he's humbled himself a lot. Like he's definitely
getting drafted late was a good showing. He kind of realized that he's going to have to earn this. Your name doesn't matter too much in NFL.
No, it doesn't matter at all. Not at all. Yeah, I like Shedeur, actually. Who are you most looking forward to seeing rookie-wise play?
A player that I don't even think we see much of his rookie year, but I'm hoping we do, and that's Jackson Dart. That's who I'm really looking forward to see play.
Jackson Dart starting by week 5.
Because I think he is going to struggle a bit in the NFL, and I want to see the growth. Like, I think he struggles when he starts, and then towards the end of the season, we see him pick it up, similar to Bo Nix. So I want to see it.
I like Jackson Dart.
I like him as well. I think he has the intangibles. He's just not the best decision maker, and he's going to fix that with time. So that's again, I'm curious to watch.
I'm excited to see Shamar Stewart.
Right.
I hope he has a fucking fantastic year. I hope he goes out there and just has a fucking
and just balls the hell out.
Oh yeah, I hope he does some crazy shit, boy. I hope he is. So who do you think is going to be the most disappointing rookie?
The most disappointing rookie? Oh, actually, I know. It's going to be Maxwell Harrison. It's going to be Buffalo Bills' first round pick, Maxwell Harrison.
You think so?
Is going to be the most disappointing player. Yes.
Why?
Because he needs to come out and immediately be our number 1 corner. Reports from training camp are saying that at the moment, Trey White is looking like our best cornerback which doesn't sit well for Harrison. And he's gonna
Trey White.
yes.
Isn't Trey White like 50?
And on his second injury, ACL injury, yeah. So it's not it's bad signs for our secondary. They're saying Taylor Rapp is looking like he's making play. Like our secondary is going to be in shambles, and he is going to need to guard number ones. He's gonna have 2 weeks of he's gonna have 2 weeks of checking Garrett Wilson. We got a rough schedule. That boy is in for a long year, and there's no back end help. There's no real safety help, so it's going to be a lot of Christian Benford locked down on one side. A lot of weakness over here. The problem is Benford doesn't travel. Benford's a one side of the field corner.
Mm-hmm. Disappointing rookie. My is gonna be Ashton Gentry. I just don't.
I think he has a pretty solid campaign.
We suck, bro. Like we're gonna suck. Our offensive line blows. If Gino gets hurt, we're playing Aiden O'Connell again. Pete Carroll is 96 years old. Pete has now coached both of my favorite football teams,
which is crazy to say.
And he's still teaching at USC too.
Yeah.
Business ergonomics is what he's teaching.
Really?
Didn't even know that was a thing.
That's
this business, some shit. He's smart. I love Pete.
Right.
All right. Way too early MVP.
I pridefully say this. I think it's finally not a quarterback award this year. Finally not a quarterback award. And I think Justin Jefferson wins MVP this year.
Nah. I think it's going to be Derrick Henry. I think he's about to go fucking nuts.
I think Justin Jefferson is about to go for a career year with a rookie quarterback who's going to struggle, and Justin Jefferson is going to make him look like he's...
That's why I don't think he's going to be just... Because I no faith in J.J. McCarthy. I have zero faith in J.J. McCarthy.
Nope. I don't think
I don't know why.
Solid.
I just have zero faith.
I still think Jettis is about to go for like 17.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. And I think that's why he's going to win the MVP, because J.J. McCarthy is going to clearly struggle, and Justin Jefferson is still going to look like the best receiver in football, numbers-wise and everything. So I think that's what gets him the MVP. But Derrick Henry, that's a fucking... Yeah.
I think Derrick Henry... Adam Sandler promised him if he got 2,000 yards, he'd be in his next movie.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. 2,000 yards season loaded. Guaranteed.
If he gets 2,000 yards... you better hand him the MVP award. Hand it to him. Go ahead, just here you go. Because the Ravens are going to be good.
Yeah.
I like them a lot, actually.
Unfortunately,
I actually like them. So that's my next question. Way too early championship prediction.
Super Bowl or like Super Bowl? Kansas City, Tampa Bay. Yep. Tampa Bay.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Tampa Bay's going this year. That's my
out of the NFC.
Yep. They got the easiest. They have the easiest schedule in the entire NFC. They're going to get home field advantage, and that's going to carry them to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but Baker Mayfield's still their quarterback, brother.
I like Baker Mayfield better than Jalen Hurts by far. By far.
No, you don't.
So it all comes to defense. Absolutely.
You don't mean that.
Absolutely.
You don't mean that.
I think Baker's now one of the most underrated players in the league.
Yeah, I don't think he's better than Jalen Hurts.
I think he's better than Jalen Hurts.
At what?
Playing quarterback.
No, I don't think so. No way. Nate, no. That'd be, I don't know. That'd be a tough one.
Jalen Hurts in Tampa Bay, they are the worst team in the NFL. They are the worst team in the NFL.
Yeah, but you put Baker in Philly, that was the rule.
You put 15 different quarterbacks in Philly, they win a Super Bowl. And that's outside of the obvious top 3 to 5.
No.
You put Gino in Philly, ring. Nick Foles didn't win a similar roster, too. Like this is the same Nick Foles Philly team. So if Jalen Hurts MVP candidate would have went down. We would have seen a backup come in, and that defense would have won the Super Bowl just like they did. The defense is the reason they won that Super Bowl.
No.
I think you put
No.
Kirk, Super Bowl victory. Michael Penix, Super Bowl victory. A-Rod, and Dak. Like, it's endless. Almost any starting quarterback wins you a ring on that Philly roster.
You say psych right now. You just said Michael Penix?
Yes.
No. Fuck. Don't disrespect Jalen Hurts like that.
They arguably have a top 5 player at every single level of ball on both sides of the ball. Offensive line, wide receiver, backfield, defensive line. It's a big benefit to him, is what I'm saying. If he is not pulling out a Patrick Mahomes, he is not winning you games like Mahomes or Josh. He's a elite game manager. If your defense can keep you in the game, he is going to, keep it going. No AJ, it's insane. I don't know. And it sucks to say because you can't, it sucks to knock a player for his team. He didn't build the roster. It's how it goes. But I think Jalen Hurts is vastly overrated. Easy. I think he's vastly. They lost his starting job to Tua.
But
he
lost his
starting job to Tua.
Bobby, I don't even care about anything else you just said, brother. Can we admit Michael Penix is a little crazy?
I think
that's a little bit of a reach.
You win a Super Bowl with
You would say Michael Penix is on the same level as Jalen Hurts?
No. But that's how far I think that Philly roster is that you could take a quarterback from bottom tier and they win a Super Bowl.
No.
Yes.
No. Hell, I don't think so. Michael Penix. No.
The quarterback never needs to do anything. The quarterback can throw screens, short dump offs, Saquon Barkley, Dallas Goedert. The quarterback never needs to put the ball downfield. The Patriots beat us by literally running the ball and throwing the ball 2 times an entire game. We lost to the Patriots like that before. I think Philly could do a similar thing. I think they could run the ball literally 47 times and throw it 2 times in a game.
But with Michael Penix is
JJ McCarthy, and I've never even seen him play in the NFL.
No, I'm not hearing that. No, you're trolling. No, you're fucking trolling. Now you're trolling. Now you're trolling now. You're fucking trolling now.
So I do have a quarterback who I don't think does it, and I think if you put Tua on that roster, they lose. I think if you put Tua in Philly,
Tua clears 3 of the quarterbacks you just named.
Not even close.
He's better than Geno.
No.
What? I would take Tua right now.
No. There's not even a debate in my mind. Not even a debate in my mind.
You're telling me Tua's not better than JJ fucking McCarthy?
No. And I've never seen JJ McCarthy play NFL football. No.
You just hate Tua because he's a Dolphin.
No, I think Tyreek Hill is still a top 10 wide receiver. I think Devon Achane is a dog. I respect players when you know what I'm saying? Drake May is a solid quarterback. I think Drake May is really, really, I don't hate him I hate him because he's overrated for how bad he is.
Is Drake May better than Tua?
Yes.
No, yes. He's not.
Yes. Far superior.
Is Jackson Dart better than Tua? You've seen the same amount of Jackson Dart that you've seen JJ.
Yes. So yes. I'm going to say yes then. I'm going to say yes.
No, you're
out of 32 starting NFL quarterbacks, Tua falls 30, 31, 32 for me. I honestly think he's that bad.
I don't think he's great, but putting guys who have never seen the NFL over him is crazy.
That is crazy. That shows how much I don't believe in him.
That shows how much you're a hater.
I would okay, better comparison. Honest to God, right now I am taking Kenny Pickett over Tua.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I am taking Kenny Pickett 10 times out of 10 over Tua.
No, that's you're not
he
taking
is a better player than
You're not taking
Tua.
Teddy Two Gloves
Yes.
Jr.
He's
No,
better than Tua.
You taking Teddy Bridgewater?
Yes, right now. Come on, leave that coaching staff. Come on.
Bro's not even coaching anymore.
That's fair.
He
He's
got suspended for the year.
Yeah. For trying to pull NIL in high school. No, that's a messed up situation. I shouldn't joke about that. Because he was really trying to help. He was genuinely
He really
trying
was
to help
helping kids.
people. Yeah.
He was basically doing what NIL is supposed to be.
Exactly. Like these kids don't have football equipment or nothing. So I shouldn't have joked about that. It's a little messed up on my behalf.
So who had the best free agent class?
Free agency wise, I like what New England did.
That's my clear cut number one answer. I love what Mike Vrabel did. They're going to be pretty good, I think.
Probably would have to be the answer. Yeah, as I'm thinking about it.
I think New England's going to be the most improved team in football. I think they go from bottom of the barrel to I think they are second in that division.
Yep. I have New England as the bottom seed in the playoffs. I have them making the playoffs this year.
Yep. Wild card.
Yep.
Because you guys are going to win the division. And then they're second.
Yep.
I think they're like a 9-7
kind of thing. Yep.
Maybe like, maybe 9-7. I like that a lot. Yep. Yeah, I like them. I like that. I like Mike Vrabel.
Mm-hmm.
So who is the most exciting team coming into this year? Team you're most excited to see play?
Me personally, Jacksonville.
Washington. I can't wait to see second year of Jaden Daniels. Boy.
You know, it's funny. So I kind of was doing a thing where one team in, one team out. They're opposite conferences, obviously, but I have Washington missing the playoffs this year.
What? Yeah. I have them winning I think they're going to win the NFC.
I think Jaden Daniels has another great year, but I have Washington missing the playoffs this year. I think
if Debo stays healthy,
I think the McLaurin thing, the Scary Terry thing weighs on the team a lot, and it becomes an issue.
Possibly. That is very possible. So if they get him under contract and then Debo has to stay healthy. Debo stays healthy, I think they win the NFC. Genuinely. Because Jaden Daniels, I don't think he's going backwards. No. I think he's going to have another crazy year.
Yep.
Because you're just going to build off of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like Washington a lot, actually. I like Jaden Daniels a lot. All right. Most exciting player that you're excited to watch?
CJ Stroud. I think he comes out. People are saying he had a bad year. Was it a bust? Was that a fluke? I think he comes out and has an MVP caliber year. He's top 5 in MVP voting, probably top 3, and he fucking balls the hell out. CJ Stroud. Very excited.
What do you think this team does?
Loses in the playoff again, but they're very competitive. I think they're going to be very, very, very competitive.
I think I'm excited to see, crazy enough, but I'm excited to see Russell Wilson in New York.
That could be interesting.
With Malik Nabers.
Because I was going to say Malik Nabers could be like top 3 if he has someone actually throwing him the ball. We could see something crazy out of him.
I think the Giants may sneak into the playoffs. Wild card. If everybody stays healthy. Because I think the Eagles are going to drop. I don't think they're going to be that great. They lost a lot on defense.
Yeah.
And I just think I think the Giants could be better because I'm not worried about the Cowboys in one bit.
Right.
I think the Giants could be sneaky good. They had a really good class. Cam Scatterboo is really good. I like Cam Scatterboo a lot.
I need to see something. I think he does have it.
I think preseason is going to show it.
Yeah.
I think he's going to like.
Because a lot of the football side is mental. You have the skill set, but do you have the mental capability?
The mental toughness.
You know what I'm saying? Week in and week out. But skill set wise, I think So that's another player I'm excited to see for sure.
All right. We're going to save these top 5 questions.
Okay.
Because I have more I want to add. I think I want to add more because now that we've talked about it a lot, I want to I have an idea. Be ready to do your fucking homework. The next thing we're about to do, boy. Let's see. There's one more thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, national championship pick in college football. I meant to ask.
I said this a few episodes back. I think Ohio State wins again.
Back to back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's it. So I was talking with a guy at work and I told him, I was like, listen, Caleb Downs might be the greatest football player I've ever seen in college. Like defensively. That motherfucker last year, and he's only 20 years old.
Is it not
Jeremiah Smith's 18.
Crazy to say that they have the two greatest college players in the nation right now, and they're on both sides of the ball? One on offense.
That's not crazy at all. Caleb Downs is the best defensive player in college football, and Jeremiah Smith is going to be the best receiver in college football. It's Jeremiah Smith or Ryan Williams as the number one receiver in college football this year. And the only reason I don't think Ryan Williams is going to be that great is because who's the quarterback at Alabama?
Right.
You know who's throwing. Well, no, who's throwing Jeremiah Smith the ball?
Julian Sam.
Did he get the starting job?
Yep. As of right now, he has the starting job.
True freshman though, or redshirt freshman.
Redshirt freshman. Yep.
Can't
be worse than Will Howard. Will Howard was not that guy.
Will Howard got him a natty, bull.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't think Will Howard was that great last year either.
But yeah, quarterback play will definitely be the determining factor there. I mean, it's also nice when you got Jeremiah Smith and Cornell Tate and Miles Graham, I believe his name is. Like, Ohio State's wide receiver core is just
their team in general. Their team in general is nuts. All right, we're almost at 3 hours. We came back and we yapped, bull. We had a lot of built up energy,
right?
Pent up shit. So, as we always do at the end, we're gonna go crazy stats of the day, and then we're back with BBL Bobby. Now I've read these, and I'm excited for you to tell them because that first one, I'm interested to see who you're gonna. Are you saying who the two are, the answers are?
Yep.
Okay, making sure you're not going to leave me on a cliffhanger here. All right, so we're gonna start with CT's crazy stats of the day. Brought to you by no other person but me. Crazy stat number one: Shai Gilgeous-Alexander made more free throws, 190 during the postseason, than Tyrese Halliburton made during the entire NBA regular season, 189. Think about that one for a second. On January 5th, 2003, the Giants were up 38-14 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter of a playoff game versus the 49ers. The 49ers won the playoff game 39-38.
Yo.
In regulation.
That's insane.
So crazy stat number 3, there were exactly 1,197 days between Tiger Woods' first major win, 1997 Masters, and his fourth win, the 2000 U.S. Open. There were exactly 1,197 days between Scottie Scheffler's first major win, the 2022 Masters, and his fourth, the 2025 U.S. Open. That's the comp right now. People are saying Tiger and Scottie on the same level.
Right.
So your haters for Jalen Hurts, I got something to fuel that for you. Jalen Hurts has played 5 full NFL seasons. All 5 years, he's fumbled exactly 9 times during his NFL career.
That is insane.
9 times a year for 5 years.
That is actually insane.
My boy is good for 9 fumbles.
Guarantee. Lock it in.
Guaranteed 9 fumbles. If you're betting on FanDuel.
I was about to say, I know one of my legs. I know what leg I'm
I know one of my parlays this year, baby. Jalen Hurts, 8.5 fumbles. So we got BBT. Bobby's bold takes.
So first, I'm predicting next year we will see 2 college head coaches get NFL head coaching jobs. One of them's going to struggle, and one of them is going to make the playoffs in their first year as an NFL head coach. The 2 coaches I think that move to the NFL next year, obviously Steve from Texas. I feel like that, yes, I feel like he was already expected to make the transition. But I also think, I saved this one for a second because this is also the coach that I think transitions to the NFL and has immediate success, and that's Matt Campbell from Iowa State.
I like Matt Campbell. He is
one of the most underrated coaches in college football in his coaching
If he doesn't go to the NFL, he'll replace Sark at Texas.
Yes. If he doesn't go to the NFL, he will be coaching a powerhouse school. Yes.
Texas. He'll go right there. That for Matt Campbell will slide his ass right in the box.
For sure.
See, I thought you were going to say James Franklin.
I
thought James Franklin.
Close.
I thought Lincoln Riley was going to be on there.
Lincoln Riley was also close. I also thought about Lincoln Riley.
People are thinking Lincoln's going to take the Cowboys job. Because Mike McCarthy's cooked.
Yeah, that's a done deal.
So people are thinking if Lincoln has a good year at SC this year, they're thinking he might slide. That's a good take. I like that. Yeah. I like that a lot. I like those 2 names, Matt Campbell and Sark. Those are good names.
And then my second bold take. You guys see what I got on, right? So it pains me to say this, but I do think Mike Vrabel wins Coach of the Year and New England gets into the postseason. I think New England goes from 0 to hero this year really, really, really quick. I think Drake May has an outstanding year. I think he's going to show he's like an elite talent, and Vrabel is going to coach the hell out of that team just like he did in Tennessee.
Ooh, okay. You kind of alluded to that during the show.
And I didn't want to say too much because I knew that I was going to throw this out here.
I see that now. Okay. We gotta stamp that. Make sure we see. We gotta come back. We'll come back and timestamp that.
Oh, I'm a Bills fan, so don't worry. I'll be monitoring it every week. Yeah, I expect New England's going to be good this year, though. They won't be no surprise.
I think so. I like Mike Vrabel, man. I was hoping the Raiders would have hired him.
Yeah, that'd have been a good pickup.
We went after.
It was also destiny for him to go to New England, though. Like, we knew that was coming.
Hall of Fame linebacker.
Exactly.
Bro is New England football. He's Bill Belichick in the fucking younger form.
Literally.
Oh, God. What do you think Bill Belichick does at UNC?
I'm curious to see.
He needs to let his fucking girlfriend sit down somewhere.
That's for sure. She should probably go take some courses at the fucking school he's coaching at. Is what needs to happen because she's young enough.
That's weird. Yes. She's younger than us. Yes. Younger than me.
Yes. Like, bro, that could be your granddaughter.
It could be his fucking great-grand. Dude's like 78.
Yeah.
What do you talk about?
Right.
Hot take here. What do you talk about at that age gap?
That's a good question.
I remember back in the 70s.
She's like, oh yeah, my great nanny Jessica used to tell me about that. He's like, yeah, I had one in my kitchen.
These wooden spoons are from 1979. Yeah, my grandma had those.
She's like, what? Isn't that when dinosaurs were around?
That chick doesn't even know how to write a check.
It's crazy.
She never filled out a tax form in her life. Fuck, dude.
Crazy.
That's such a weird situation.
Yeah.
Do you see Nick Saban coming back to coaching?
No.
You think he's done?
I think he's done.
People are saying he may come back to college.
He had a funny little moment where he was saying that his wife told him that he needed to sweep the entire downstairs. Yeah. And he's like, what the hell? Coaching was fun. I'd rather go coach. I don't like this. So definitely possible. Definitely possible. But I think that he steps into more, if he does come back to the scene,
advisory?
I think he steps more into like a management role, into a,
like a GM.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a GM type of thing.
Right.
Kind of like Shaq. crazy enough, Shaq's the GM of Sacramento State.
Right. Which is kind of crazy.
What can't Shaq do?
That's fair.
Shoot free throws. Anyways.
Got it.
Brother, it was fun. We got a lot of points crossed. I think we're going to tickle a lot of feathers.
For sure.
I think your Jalen Hurts take is going to be...
Kenny Pickett over Jalen Hurts. No, wait. Kenny Pickett. I'm sorry. No, fuck no. That's crazy. That's Kenny Pickett over Tua, though. Kenny Pickett over Tua.
That. Your Tua take's even crazier, though.
Nah, Kenny Pickett over Tua.
Jackson, my boy said Jackson Dart might be better than Bro said JJ McCarthy is
Tua's like Nathan Peterman level, you know.
As somebody who watched Nathan Peterman play for 3 years on our team, that's a Bills legend right there, boy.
I was about to say, if it makes you feel any better, he's a legend over here. He's like GOAT status over here.
He threw 5 picks for y'all.
6.
Oh, man.
6.
That was a tough game. That was a tough game to watch.
Oh yeah. I almost cried. I actually almost cried watching that.
Why was he playing?
Because we didn't have any better option. We had EJ Manuel.
Oh, it was before Josh, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
That was before Josh. Oh, ew.
That was right before Josh. That was like 2 years before Josh. So Tyrod time, Thad Lewis. It was bad times.
Thad Lewis is a crazy fucking name. What a name pull.
Straight from the practice squad to the starting quarterback. Like, bro didn't even get reps with the third team. He went from practice squad to, hey, here's the keys to the offense. Let it loose.
Oof. My boy, we will be back. We don't know when yet. We gotta figure that out. We gotta figure out a consistent schedule now.
A tweet will come out about it though, for sure.
Yeah,
just so you guys.
But we'll be back. You'll see us more. You'll see us dabbling more, talking more, bullshit more. The night show will be back as well.
Yes, sir.
Everything will be back to normal. But again, it was fun. I had a great time. Like I said, we're about to hit 3 hours. It'll be posted on YouTube, Spotify. There'll be clips posted. But yeah, until the next time that we see you guys, remember to be you and be great. Peace.
Yes, sir.